Can you hear me now? I'm just setting up. I don't know why it's not coming on yet. Just bear with me. Here we come. Okay. Can you hear me now? Here we go. Okay. All right. I think I got this. I'm not having a good morning, folks. Ah, and there goes Tesla. I could have got my money back. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry. You got to bear with me a few minutes. I'm just having the worst day. The worst. Let's see. What do I got in here? Okay. All right, this ain't working. You got to bear with me. Sorry. But I am here. Okay, that's an options chart that you're looking at now, and it's set to go. If I hit the button, I'm in. And what I'm looking at is to see what Tesla is going to do. See, it keeps going down, and then it comes back up, and then it goes down. And I'm trying to get some money back. I lost a lot of money this morning, guys, in options. I got hurt. They hurt the active trader this morning. I went for it, and I was so close to where I really wanted to be, and unfortunately, I missed the mark by 100,000 miles, if you know what I'm talking about. They say if you shoot for the moon and you miss by 1 degree, you'd be 180,000 miles away. So, that wasn't good. It wasn't good. Okay. So, okay, who's here today? Just you, me, and who? I don't know. There's nobody here. Nobody. Oh, shoot, what did I just do? What did I just do? It's just a fund manager. Change is in me. I guess I have to go announce it in the room that I'm here. A lot of people don't know I'm live right now. So give me a second here. And let me just put this in the room. Give me a second. And then let's see what we want to talk about today. Because I killed my day. I'm not quite in PDT, but I really killed my day. And it happens. This has got to be the worst day I've had, probably the second worst day in my trading history. So it just shows you no matter how well you're doing, you've got to be careful. Because that's what happened this morning. Okay, there's only 3 of us. Yeah, only 3 of us. Nobody loves me anymore. See what happens? All right, let's see. This one's on me. Who's this on? This is in Deck's room. Or at least I put it in the right room. Okay. Any questions on you guys yet? They're starting to pile in. Maybe I should put my hat on.
From that 2335.
Okay. I guess everybody's at 8K's room. They don't want to come to me. Which one's he on? Siga? Siga right now? Let me get out of this other stuff. I'm going to just miss out on the trades, and that's okay. Let me get out of this and put it in SIG. And I'll go over some other stuff if you're interested in me going over today. If you want me to talk about some options and what's the next step, how do you go about it? How do you not do what I did today? I went in too heavy, went in too strong, and it wasn't a strong day. So, okay, where are we at? 5. Taco Tuesdays. You know, we got some Fuzzy's tacos here. They're actually out of Texas. They're pretty good. I mean, once you eat Fuzzy's tacos, and you'll never eat Taco Bell again, that's for sure. And then we have some gourmet taco places. But when I go to my favorite Mexican restaurant, which is called La Bamba here in South Florida, I always get the same thing, and that's a Tijuana steak. Nobody, smothered with mushrooms and onions and peppers, and to die for, and made on a fire grill. So it's really, really cool. You know, it's just, you got to eat good, and you got to take care of yourself. You got to treat yourself once in a while, you know. Win or lose, you got to treat yourself good. So, hey, Dak, if you're still here, he is. So, like I said, I didn't follow anybody. I did my own thing today, and I just did not. I really have to start putting in, but it goes so fast we're going to have to go over that when it comes to options, how to put in on the OC brackets and how to put in a stop loss. Because without it, especially on stocks like Tesla, you can get killed so quickly. And it's not fun. It's not fun, especially when you work so hard to make something, and then in the next, in a week and a day, you have your best week in a day, and then you lose it all in one day. So, you know what, you guys got to be careful. Look at SIGA going up. Wow, it is running. Anybody in this right now? Anybody in SIGA? Let's see what's going on. Let me see if I can put that in here. I want text on here. Let me see. Put red, and there it goes. Okay, so I'm watching two at the same time. SIGA. What's going on with this thing? Is there a reason? Announces bar to exercise of procurement options. Procurement options valued at $26 million. Oh, so it's an option. You can do options on this stuff. It's a commercial stage pharmaceutical company. Announced the exercises of procurement options. Oh, okay, that's good. And let's see, and obviously it's making it run today. Is anybody in this stock right now? I'm going to put, what's the other one he's looking at? He's back to phase again? Phase, show and slow and steady. Let's see. 1552, that's another one. So I'm going to put that one in my watch list. I put SIGA in there. So we got phase. All right, that's good. Changes, how you doing today? SIGA for about 3 weeks. I know it stopped for a few days, SIGA, and it looks like it's coming back at you. Where is Tesla still at? Most time I hate when people talk about Tesla because you can't trade it. You know what? When you can't afford it, you can't trade it. But when you do options, you can afford it, and that's the greatest thing about doing options. All right, now that we're here, is there anything anybody wants me to talk about? Anything you want me to look at? Anything you want me to go over? You want me to draw some? Let's see what we're doing here. Okay. I really have to learn this program. I've got the Squeeze Pro, as you can see, and there's a lot of different colors in the Squeeze Pro, opposed to the other one, which is the just the Squeeze, the TTM Squeeze, and I really need to let's open that up so we can look at it a little larger. I need to learn the program a little better. So, and as we can see from here, let's see which direction we're headed. Looks like we've got a slight ascending triangle, or ascending. We're in some sort of a channel. I forget that word all the time, and I had to write it down just to look. I gotta check on myself. You can see right now, if you look at the way we got, not only have ascending, you got a slight pullback right now, and you know what I always say: pull back, push forward. So this stock may want to reach for $25. I'm going to look at SIGA on the chart just to see what the, let's see, SIGA on your, well, we're past the 50, we're past the 200. So right now it's just all to do with the momentum of the stock itself. All right, there's phase. I don't even have SIGA in here. Let's see. $24. I'm just putting it into my, I always open up a YouTube, a Yahoo Finance. So whenever I have a new stock I'm putting up or watching, I always want to see what's going on with it. Okay, so you can see there was the pullback, and like I said, pull back and then spring forward. It's trying. Now the problem might be the actual volume. Now right now it seems like the volume slowed down. I'm looking on my other one where it shows my volume. I don't know why it's not showing here. I have to make this smaller for it to pop up. And there it is. You can see there's only 7,500. Look below my arrow here. Down here. You see it? 33,000, 9,000. You can go by each candlestick too. So that's 9,000. There was 33. There was 47. And if you go back here, you'll see it had 104. So the volume has slowed down because it is lunchtime. And like we always say, welcome to the lunch hour. And, where is everybody? So, lunchtime, everything slows down a little. Has anybody here done an option for the first time out of the people that are in here right now? Let's see. I see Dekmar's still here. He has, and he's been doing pretty good. He started in the negative this morning, as I did, but he got it back. He's got a large enough account where he can do that. And unfortunately, I'm playing in a big boys field with a big boys stock, which I did make money on this week, but I gave it back today. And you know what? That's all part of the game. You know, this is not really a game, but it is a game that has some very intense consequences if you go the wrong way. So I went the wrong way today. Couldn't find it, couldn't chase it. I spoke to another friend of mine who said he's not doing too good either. He had a bad day today also. Same one, same stop. And yet Tesla was such a power force the other day. So, okay, what's going on here? We still got Siga going up. Any other stocks? I'm going to just go look through my list here, and then I'm going to pull up my scanner. All right, this was ETR, the EFTR, running this morning, but it's a little bearish right now below the VWAP. The VRNA obviously is done for now. This one here, HLBZ, looks like it's trying again. It's got some volume. I just saw 200,000. Let's say 126. So right here, this is where the volume's gone right now. So you can see, because it has more volume than Siga does, and it's number 3 on my watch list because I have it sorted by. I have it sorted. If you look at the watch list, let me bring it back up. I have it from high to low, so you can see HLBZ. It's 21. Let me see if I pull this out a little bit. Come on. Oh, duty. I hope I didn't just... Look what I just did. Okay. I think I lost my watch list. I did. I just got to bring it over one more time. Okay. Let's see. Delete. Got to be careful. I've done that a few times. Okay. Let's bring this back here. Shoot. I think this is easy, huh? I need a new mouse that's not as temperamental. Okay, and then you just bring this a little smaller. So you can see EFT had the highest percentage of change today, and then HLBZ right now, and Siga's down here at only 24%. So it's still, let's see, we're going to go a little bit smaller, a little bit more. Okay. You get everything set up and then you lose something. It just, really throws you. Okay, there. See if we can fix the volume. Oh, shoot. That's okay. That's not too bad. That's just this. Okay. And now I got it. I'm going to leave it alone. I don't have any stocks in. I got rid of a lot of the stocks that I had on my watch list today. And what we can do right now is I'm going to bring the scanner over. And we're going to bring the daytime scanner. Let's attach this and pray that okay, let's get it right in there and open this. I have it set for 45,000 unlimited on the max and 250. Change this to the highest, and here we go. And we can bring this up a little bit more. Let's go to 4.5%. It'll just get rid of some more on the bottom, and I'm going to leave the 250 in case something pops up, but I don't see anything anyway in that price range. You can see the prices here, and there's nothing. And that's it. We got the whole sheet in here, 45,000. So you got SAI open at 640. It's up a little. That was not in my list, SAI. So what I can do, so I don't have to move my spot, I'll put that in so we can look at it. I'll put that in the watch list. Then we have TRRI, Trinity. Actually hasn't done very much. It went high 195. It's pulled back. It's still holding at 173, but I'd like to see if I can get a stock that's a little bit higher in price. Let's see if we get rid of. I'm not looking for anything in the penny stocks. So let me go, and you might be, and that's okay. Let's go to a penny and see what disappears. Okay, we lost a few more. That's good. We got this one, 97. It's only moved a little bit. It's not doing anything right now. SOBR. I'm sober. Let's say 250. There's really not much going on right here. PNTG opened at 1624. It's up to 17, but it's not really moving that much and only has a high of 1718. There's really not much moving. That's amazing. Let's just drop this down to 40,000. Okay, and we'll leave that. Go back to the 4%. And this is tweaking it out a little bit. And I'm going to tell you something else I was wrong about that I found out, but it seems to work perfectly. And let me make sure that my screen here is correct for you guys. Nobody said anything, but I need to adjust this. Oh, it's already at 720. Okay, it's just my screen on this side. Let me just change this to 720 and I can see it. Okay. Where this says, a lot of you, I spoke to you about the fact that what this does, right here where it says extension 1 hour and 5 minutes. So what this does, it says it'll go back 10 bars, okay, and 1 hour bars. So that's going back 10 hours. It's taking an accumulation of up to 10 hours on 1 hour bars, and this is looking the same 10 hours but 5 minute bars. We could also bring this down to 3 minutes and take a look now what's closing in the last 3 minutes. And even though I wasn't correctly right, the way I'm doing it is right because it's bringing up the right stocks, and I've been doing it that way for years. The only reason I got a little confused is I saw a guy saying going back 11 days, and the only way you can make that a day is to go and put this on the daily. So that would make it that way. If we go to the daily, it'll change everything, I'm pretty sure. You see? So we still got some of the same stocks, but we're on a daily chart now, okay, going both ways. So what we're doing is we're looking back, I think, 200 days on this. Let's see what it opens. It doesn't tell me, it just says day. Okay, so it could be the whole day. That's why we still got the same ones. But if I went and I changed it to, you can go back, I thought I had, maybe not in this one. All right, let me go back to why I'm at 1 hour. This is the way I usually look. But what that means, again, is you're going back 5 minute bars, okay? Each bar is 5 minutes, so you're looking in the last 50 minutes. And this one, you're looking in the last 10 hours. So on the open in the last 10 hours and what's gone down in the last 50 minutes, okay? And if you want to bring that down, you can go to 2 minutes, and that'll bring it in the last 20 minutes, okay? And when we scan this, you can see there it'll change a lot of things in here, and we lose. And I don't want to lose this much, okay, because I really want to see what's happening. And okay, and there you go. And that's really what's going on right now. And I always put it from highest percentage. In the mornings, we always do it from the highest volume, okay? And you can see the highest volume was retail, okay, of the day. And this one here, which I have no clue, it did not come up today. It's a higher price stock. That's why most of us are not watching it. So just bring it back into the changes. Okay, anybody have any questions on scanners that you want me to go over? Pretty much, I think I explained it. This is a daytime scanner. After hours, you would go here, and that would be nighttime scanner. Some of them will be the same, but some will change. And if you're doing morning scanners, it looks more like this. And that's where you only have one stock study. Okay, and that was 3.5%. That's how I start my mornings usually, and I drop it to 30,000. And you'll see, even if I scan it right now, it'll be different stocks, and some of them will be correct, but most of them won't for this time. So we're going to go back. So again, I have plenty of scanners. I give them out for free, all set up. And where's my daytime scanner? Let's see, 70 to 250. That's the way I had it before, so I'll just put it back to that. I didn't want to go as low as 70 cents. I'm just going to go 125. There was nothing high anyway. So again, we have SAR, Rito. Did I have Rito in my... Rito was from yesterday, wasn't it? Wasn't that a stock that we were watching yesterday? Let me put Rito back in there. I don't know that anything's going on with that, but it's one of the top ones. So I'm going to go back now, and I'm going to... If I can find it. I'm going to minimize this, and then I can go here, and I put a few more. So if you want to look at Rito... It's not doing anything. It's still bearish. It's got low volume. I saw 19. Anything under 50, 60,000, I won't trade it because it's just a setup for me to get hurt by somebody who's manipulating that market. Boy, VRNA is just dead. SAI, look at that. So that stock is moving right now. It looks like it hit a new high of the day. I'm on a 1 minute, so that'd be about 6-7 minutes ago. And it looks like it wants 10. And what was the other one? He brought up phase before. It's just neutral right now. It's consolidating on the VWAP. SIGA, okay, which obviously, there's my old lines. That's no good anymore. Remove. Oh, I like that. When I hit that, whatever I hit, I hope I didn't get rid of it again. I didn't. Good. Okay. So you can look at SIGA. There's my line at the top. If I was going to make another line, I would do it from here, from the top here, and I would bring it, well, maybe not right there, but let's see if I can get rid of that. Okay. I might have brought it from here, on the top here, and to here. So right now, this thing, as you can see, it's starting. It was on its way up, and it looks like it's starting to come back down a little. So I don't know if I want to play with that either. Anybody have any stocks that they're watching on the board? Anything you want me to put up there? Okay. Okay, that puts that there. Let me go back to my trade. I'm looking at HLBZ, VRNA, these TQQQ, all dead. SQQQ is going up. Tesla's going down. I should have just stayed in it on the down. I would have held my money back. But, you know what? I might get to do an option with you guys here. You get to watch. There's not too many of us in here. Let me just go into, what's his name's room. I just want to put in there that I am live because they don't know. Where is he? 990. Okay. See if I can steal a few from him. From AK. A lot of people don't know I'm in here. Okay, I did it.
That's a gap update.
Okay, and he's watching EFTR, which we just went over as a dead stock at this moment. And let me take this down here. Tag 11 averages. SAI. Mel's watching that one. Okay. Anybody watching SAI? I can put that up there. You can see it. There's your SAI. That's what I said. It's on 1049, but there really isn't much. Well, there's 30,000. I don't like to trade stocks that have only 30, 40,000 shares in it because I know they're being manipulated. That could be one person. So you go in there with 500 shares and boom, they'll take it down. You short it. I don't know if it's shortable, not for me, but if you short the stock, then they go the other way. You know what? And if you put in if you do put in a stop loss, you know they're going to tick you out. You know, you got to be very careful. And anybody who doesn't think that market manipulation is a real thing, just go in and look up what I always say is MMS, which is stock market. I know I did it backwards. Manipulation. I'm just going to write that on the board. And you can take that, what I just wrote there, and if I take this right now, stock market manipulation, copy it, go into Google, I'm going to put it in there, open it up, and let's see. Market manipulation is when someone artificially affects the supply, okay, of a stock, causing it to rise or fall dramatically, okay? And don't think that it's not being done, because it is, all right? So here's one definition. I can go a little further. In cases and studies, they have a whole thing on it. So you can actually go if you want, and you can save this or go to it and look at this at any time about market manipulation. And understand, when you're thinking about trading a stock because it's starting to move, look at the volume. Always check out the volume. Look below my mouse. If I hit it, if I go below it, it'll disappear. No, it's right there. Okay, so if you go here, see it disappeared. I can't. There it's 5,700, 19,000. 32,000, 38,000. That could be one person. This is not an expensive stock. So you know what? And there hasn't been that much all along. 10,000. So I would not be touching this stock. And I don't see anybody else, truthfully, I don't see anybody else, DEC or AK or I don't see anybody else talking about market manipulation. And I think it's very important. And that's how I get squashed like a bug most of the time, when I forget and I jump because some stock's moving or somebody puts it up in pre-market, and then I look after I get in, I go, oh, there was no volume. It was moving, but there was no volume, you know? And you always have to know what the float is too, because that'll tell you how fast or how slow a stock is going to move. I'm looking. We don't even have BBQ barbecue. Funny. Okay, let me just see if I have any of these up there. Like phase, did I put that up there? I think I did. Okay, I don't want it twice. But, you know, like phase. I forgot. We traded this last week. What is the float? This is a good one. 3.4 million. So phase would move. This is a great stock because it can move a lot. And phase, just take a quick look real quick. And you can see nothing's happening. It's dead. It's dormant. Okay? So, there's something up there. I want that auto switch. In case I hit by accident, I don't want to send it going. I'll be buying something and going, where? What did I buy? What did I do? You ever do that? All of a sudden you hear cha-ching, and then all of a sudden you go, what did I buy? And then you have like me. I watch 6 stocks at once, so then I got to go up to the monitor and see what I just bought. It's happened. Sometimes it was in my advantage. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Okay, Bruno. Let's see. So what are we watching? Still Siga? Siga. Okay, it's still moving. It's still moving. So I'm going to go back to Siga for a second. Siga, I think I had a problem with Siga myself last week. It was one of the stocks that I got crunched on. Let's see. No, it wasn't. It was APDN. Like Changes says, I will never trade VERU, I think it is, right? I will never trade APDN again. It's just a stock that I've lost the last 2 times, so I'm staying away from it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. How you doing, Jay? What's going on, bro? I didn't see it because I had it down. I was just looking somewhere else and didn't have a good day today, Jay. If you're still here, whatever I made in the last 2 days or last week, I got rid of it this morning. I gave it away on Tesla. I got hurt. So, anyway, it is what it is. We'll have to keep working a little harder to get it back. Okay, so this was going up. This is going down. So let's take this one away and remove the drawing. And then let's take it from about here. And you see, we might be headed for a squeeze down. And there it is, you see? And as we get closer, this is going to fall below the VWAP. We have to see if this is going to hold the VWAP on Siga. Okay? Wow, you did good. You had a good day. I just killed it today, but the wrong way. I got killed, is what I meant. So, it is what it is. All right? I live to tell the story another day. I'm not in PDT. That's all I care about right now. It really hurt. I was $40 away from 30,000. And every time I get to that point, it's like, boom! I should take a day off. I should have taken the day off. I really wanted to. But, life goes on. I don't cry over it. It hurt. It just happened so fast. Okay. And that's another problem when you do options. You've got to learn. You can go in. I'm going to show you something. When you do options or anything, you can go in here. And when you're doing an option, you can go here. It says with bracket. You unclick this one, and you can change this to the percentage or the stop that you want before you actually make the trade. And you know what? If I take in a couple extra seconds and I put 50 cents, let's say, okay, I still would have lost on 1,000 shares. I would have lost $500, but I lost a lot more. I should have gone even less than that. I should have gone 25 cents, and I didn't do it. So you know what? You don't do what you're supposed to do. Guess what? You lose. So you remember, you can put these here. When you put your brackets down, you can change that. You unclick the first one and you set the second one. So I could have set my stop at, let's say, let's say 0.25 cents right there. So it would be a stop loss minus, or should be minus, I think, if it goes down. Let's see. How do you do that? Can you do minus? Yeah. That's not, let's see, point. See, so you see, you can do it. 0.25, delete. So there's a minus 25. So if I was going long and the stock went the other way, I'd want a minus 25. Now, if I was shorting the stock, I think I'd want plus 25. And I think that's the same thing if you're doing a put. I'm not sure if you do minus or plus. Because when you buy a put, you don't sell it. You're buying it. So I'm going to have to check on that. I might have screwed up altogether. But either way, I either wouldn't have hit or it wouldn't have worked. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm going to have to find out because I don't really know the answer. Unless there's somebody here who knows. Tommy may know. Tommy, if you do the brackets, okay, if you do brackets and you want to put a stop loss in and you're doing a put, is it plus 25 or negative 25? Do you know? Oh, sound's off. He can't hear me. Okay. I thought he left this job. Didn't he say he retired last week and he was only doing this? Okay. He can't hear me. Anybody know the answer to that? If anybody knows the answer to that, it would be nice to see. Other than that, I'm going to have to find out. because when you do the brackets, it's a very quick way of doing. So when you want to do, let's say, an option, okay, when you put the option in, so let's say I think I have one in from before. Let's see, I think I put it twice. It may not work. Yeah, I think I hit the button twice. Let's go here. All right, that's an option price for Tesla right now. And this is probably a, let me just change one thing so I can see what I'm doing real quick. Just give me 1 second. Let me put Tesla. So Tesla right now is still going down. Boy, 841. I knew it was going to hit 840. And this is probably an 840 stop loss. I just had saved it from before. And it's still good because it's the same stop loss. And the price changes. As you can see, I'm not in the stock right now. And if I was to buy it, and I don't want to set this right now because I don't know if it's right or wrong. This price I want to go up even if I do a put. If this keeps going up once I'm in, it's got to surpass. So if I buy this right now, okay, at a 1980, this 60 has to become 80 before I start making money. That means that the stock has to continue dropping. Right now it's not. It's actually going up, which is okay if I would wait for the price that I would want. But look how the spread is getting further away. Now we're a 30-cent spread. That's 30 cents it has to go. And right now, like I said, now to be sure, I'm going to come out of this for a second. Let's see. Let's just change it so it gets rid of the. What do you call it in there? You can see I went into VRNA this morning. It was the first stock I did. I jumped in really quick. I was a little late to the party, and I still made a quick 105. I got in once, and the stock it dropped, so I doubled down, did another 500. And when it went up, I just said I'm getting the hell out of here because. And I had a good day. My day started out the right direction. I just ended up in the wrong path. It's your fault, not mine. I was listening to you. No, I'm kidding. But, okay, let's say I have to get rid of, because I can't open both at the same time, I'm going to get rid of the stock hacker, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into all products, all right? And I'm going to detach this. And I'm going to go over this again for some of you who don't know, okay? Let's open this right here. And this is, actually, that's where you see that the VRNA actually has options. You can see there, you can do options on it. But for right now, if I wanted to look at Tesla, I put Tesla on the top, okay? And I'm still watching the SPY. I'd like this to be a graph, would be better than the price. But right here, you can see I want to do one that's due this Friday. This is the 9th. Friday's the 12th. I have 14 strikes in there, which will bring me down more than I really need. Okay, I could actually do 12. 12 will just give me less on the bottom. I'm not even going to use that much. I can go 10. Let me see, I just did 10. I can do, let's say, 8. All right, so I only have a few here and a few in the top. Anything that's in color, let's close this. It gets confusing. All right, so this is the first option that's due. It's due on Friday. These are the puts. These are the calls, okay? So right now, the stock, we can see it's at 842. Now, if I believe that this stock is going to continue to drop and go down, now when I look at the FinViz right now real quick, market's dropping. We're at 66. Let me refresh it. 58. I think it's going to drop. So I would look for an 840 strike price. I would come over here to this price here, right click, and copy it. All right? You got that? You with me? Then I would just bring this down. I would go into here where it says Tesla, and I would put that in there. And that'll put the price right here. Okay? So now I have the option price. Now, I have on another board right now, I am still watching Tesla at the real price, which is 841 and 841.90. It's starting to drop right now. Okay? So I don't know if I want to go in yet. I'd like to see this thing go back about 20. You can see here it hit a high of 20 right there. That can't be the high of the day. Wow, that's the high of the day? Holy cow, wow. This thing really, that's in the option. Oh, that's going up, okay? You got to remember, even though I'm doing a put, we want this price to go up once I hit the button. If it goes down, I'm going to start losing money. And that's not what I want right now. So right now, I'd like to see if maybe this is going to jump a little higher. So if I'm looking at the actual stock right now, which I can't show you because I can't put both charts up at the same time on this one, it'll change it, I think. Let me see. I don't know if I can do it. I have to have a separate chart. and I have it, but it will change everything right now. Once I go into it, I have this thing that gives me a 4-in-1 with the active trader, which is the right way to buy this. Right now, this active trader is not going to work. So what I have to do when I buy the stock now, I'll look at the down arrow. See, it's going to come back down. When I look at this thing, I have to look at my P&L in my account on the top left corner in Thinkorswim. So right now, see, it's going up. It was 75. This would probably be a good buy right here. But remember, I still got a 35 cents. Now I got a 25 cents. It's going to have to go. It's going to have to go down. The stock's got to go down, and this part's got to go up. See, I said buy it at 75. Now it's 45. My price is 45. Okay, so I bought 35. 25. That means the stock right now is going up, and I'm looking at my other one, and it is going up. Okay, there's 19, so the stock just went to 843. It could be going back up. See, I gotta be careful. See, if I jumped in, I would be losing. I was jumped in at 875. I would be down 80 cents times 1,000 shares. I'd be down $800 right now. So you can see how careful you have to be and how fast you can lose money in options. Okay, and that was a really quick move. Okay, I couldn't really prevent it. Now, if I jump back in when it hit that top, and I did it then, see, I'm still open. All I got to do is hit this button, and I'm in 10 contracts. Okay, I could do one contract, but I got so used to doing 10 that now I don't want to do one because it takes that much less than 1/10 the money I'm going to make on it. But it's also 1/10 I'm going to lose on it. So right now, it's a good thing I didn't buy it. I'm watching the stock. I think if it hits 844. Anything 844 on the stock itself, it probably is going to be a good drop right after it. And I'm looking at FinViz right now, and it's gone down from minus 58 to minus 44, which means the market's retracing. It's coming back. Okay, I want it to go the other way. So, but you got to see, options can be very quick. You can make a lot of money very fast, or you can lose it. I made it very fast yesterday. I made $1,097 yesterday, quick, and I lost $3,000 today. So you know what? You got to be careful. You got to be careful. So yes, you can take a small account. I shouldn't have chased it today, and that's exactly what I did. I did exactly what I always tell you guys not to do: is not to chase the stock. All right, but. There's one. If you can think of another stock, I can show you. We can look at options. So let's say right now I get out of this, okay? And let's go to, let's say I want to look at Ford, okay? So here's Ford. I can see it's $15. It's been dropping. So you can see here's Ford. It was at $15.51. Down to 20. It's down 31 cents. But here's the good part about Ford, all right? Let's see if I still have it. I do. Okay, there's Ford. If I was going to do a put before in Ford, it would have cost me 26 cents. I can still do it. Okay? So 26 cents, I'm going to copy that. 26 cents. I could buy 10,000 shares right now. Okay? So 10,000 shares, you got to remember, on 10,000 shares times every penny, it's going to go $100 in one direction or the other. Okay? But what would it cost me? All right? So if I was to buy 10,000 shares right now times 0.26, is that where it's at? Well, that's what it was. 0.26. That's only $2,600. $2,600 to control 10,000 shares. Okay? So you can see right now it's still at 26. All right? Let's look at Ford. It's at 15.22. We were going to bet that it was going to go down. It's got a low of 15.20. All right. So there's a 1 penny spread. Does that mean the minute you buy it, you're down $100? Okay. This thing would have to start moving. I'm not telling you to buy Ford right now. I wouldn't buy it. It's moved very slow, and it's moved down as the SPY went down today. Ford moves down, and Ford is the kind of stock that sometimes I look at it from the beginning of the day. If you had got in at 1570 when it opened up, 1570, and you got in this morning with 10,000 shares, it would have cost you $2,600. Even if you got out right there at 55 from 70, that would have been about, what is that? 55, about 15 cents. 15. So you would have made $1,500, real quick money. So why was I even messing with Tesla? Okay. And here's another thing: the most I could have lost, which wouldn't happen, would be the $2,600, because what I put up, the premium for the stock that I'm in, once it either expires or I get to that point, then it's worthless. Then the option is worthless. Okay, if I decide to get out, or probably it's worthless. But you're not going to let it get to that point. As it's dropping, if it went the other way and it went up, when it goes 1, 2, 3, 400, you get out, or you'd have a stop loss in place. Again, by doing this, just checking this one, and then fixing this to be on the right, what you want. Plus, I think it's minus. If it goes down, let's say 20 cents. Let's see, if I have 10,000 shares, I would only want to go about 5 cents, because 5 cents is on 10,000 shares would be about 500. That's still even a lot. But you also don't want to get ticked out each time too. You want to make sure you got enough time to come back. And in here, it actually did go straight down. Then it came back up, and it came back down even lower. And you can see this stock today was building. If you look at this all the ways down, you can see it was building lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. And that's what you want when you're shorting a stock. When you want a stock to go forward and you do a call, you want to build higher lows. Just the opposite. Okay? Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? All right, cough drop time. Losing my throat because I shouldn't be drinking coffee. I just love it so much. But it makes my voice go. Okay, anything else? Anybody want to look at any stock or have an idea if I was to look it up and go in what direction, and why would I go in that direction? Tesla is a very tough one. You know what? Either you're going to make it or you're going to lose it. And it can go fast. You got to be real careful. Come on, guys, get involved. Tell me what you want me to show you. Okay? We can go back and look at the stocks that are moving right now. EFTR. Let's see. Doing nothing. Let's see. Verna. Nothing. Rito. Nothing. SAI. It hasn't done much since it went up before, and I told you, this stock has no volume. It's all manipulated. FPHAT is nothing. HLBZ, it's still way below the, until it gets up to the VWAP, it's not going to do much. Phase, we finally got above, slow moving, low, it's only got 5,000, 6,000 volume. So it's very, very low. What am I looking down? Oh, that's a different one. Okay. Wow. I should have gone into that Tesla. It hit 840 again. That's what I thought it was going to do. Okay, SIGA came back down again. So you can see my line. SIGA is in a down, so it's a descending triangle. I'm going to remove that. We really don't need it. But you can see down, the arrows on this. Told you to go up here, and it came down. And right now, I don't think it's going to do much right now. We'll have to check back on that one probably after lunch. Let me just see something real quick. Okay, and I just wanted to see real quick what AK is looking at. Ha! He's on SIGA. I just happened to check. It was the same place I'm at. And that's what he's watching. He's just sitting there staring at a screen. That's why I figured, EFTR, we looked at that. That was the first one. Deck just put that on the board. It's still down below. It's not going to move much. Okay? It definitely has the volume. You can see, I just saw it had 152 going down right there. See it? 152,000 shares just sold. Now 7,000. That's somebody probably had 125 to 150,000 shares. They just dumped, and it's still not even moving that fast, which tells me that EFTR. I wasn't looking at it. It must have a larger float because it should have moved a lot more than that. Has 11 million. Okay, 11 million. I would have think that for 152,000 shares being sold in one candle on a 1 minute, that it would have moved the candle. It would have moved it a little more than it did, but it didn't. So, and you can see the size of the candle has nothing to do with it, but it's the open and the close is 140, and the bottom was 137. It only moved 3 cents. So, I don't really care for this stock between you and me. Yes, let's see. Walmart's up today a little bit. Oxy. I watch Oxy because it's another one. It's good to trade. Like you can see, the day started off on Oxy and it went up. It went up, hit a new high. So it went. If you did a call on that one today, that's 61.68. That's almost $2. You would have $1.75 times 1,000 shares. Would have been, 1,000 shares would have been about $1,700 right there. And I don't think that Oxy is that expensive. So if we go just to take a look, and let's go back. I hate to leave no screen. Let's go. Oh, there it is, Oxy. So if we did a call this morning, it was $1.26. Okay, it was probably less at the time, maybe $1.02. So you got $1.02. 1,000 shares would have cost you $1,000. And $1,000 today would have made you $1,700. Boy, you know what? I know the right stocks. I don't know why I'm running after the big boys when I can be running after stocks like this and make so much more. And that was a contract due this week on Friday. Right now, it's already hit a high, and I think it's already coming back. Let me just see something real quick. Let's go back to the chart. See, you can see it's pulling back. So when it hit a high, when a stock hits a new high like that, that's a good time to do a put. So if you did a put from 63.50, that's about right to there. When it hit about there and it started to retrace, that's about 75 cents, 70 cents, 1,000 shares. There was another $700 right there. So you could have switched it out from a call to a put. Make sense? The only good thing about like Oxy is a stock that you can actually short on TOS, and it's free. So you could have gone long just with the stock. The only difference is you would have put out $61,000 instead of, you would have put out $60,000 this morning on a stock for 1,000 shares, opposed to putting out $1,000 on 1,000 shares in an option. It's all the same money, okay? It's all the same. But you can do a lot more, especially when you have a smaller account. Does this make sense? Does this make sense to you guys? Somebody put a Y or a no or something on the board. Lets me know that you're here. You hear that? About 3 seconds. Okay. Any questions? Any concerns? Come on, guys. Get involved. How's it going, Deck? Deck's having a good day. He's loving these options. He's getting addicted, I'm telling you. Look at that. I have a couple of those, what do you call those little... I have a few of them here in the house. I'm not playing it. I never learned how to master that one. Guitar I can play. Okay, so you can see Oxy bottomed out again, hit the VWAP right there at 62.67. It went back up and came all the way back down again. We're at 61.74. Question is, what is it going to do now? Let's look at this on a 5-minute, where we should be right now. So you can see right now, we're still in a downward trend. We're below the VWAP. Were we below the VWAP on a 1 minute? Looked like we were right. Oh yeah, same thing. Okay. Great options lesson. Thank you, Jay. So right now you can see I'm watching this, okay, with Oxy. And Oxy's a company. It's not that it's moving so fast. It doesn't move that fast, but when it starts moving, you can make money on it. And you can do it with options. And instead of putting out $61,000 right now, as we just mentioned, if I thought that Oxy had a chance of going back up and I want to do a call, I would do, it's 61.70, I do a 62 call at 140. Or I could do a 61 call. The spread is very little. It's only about 2-3 pennies. So that's a good thing. So for, all I got to do is copy that right there. Come into here, go into here, right? So that's a call. And there you go. So right now, it's $1.45 for 1,000 shares. That's 10 contracts. One contract's 100, 10 contracts. That'll cost me, what is that, $1,450 right now. Okay, so it's gone up a little on the option price. Really, I really would want to have bought it right there when it was $1.13. Okay, and if we go back for a second, where is that? Oh, I hate to leave it blank. Okay. Oh shoot, what did I do? Oh yeah, because it takes it out of here. That was OXXY. I shouldn't have this linked. Hold on. Let's unlink this. Okay. OXY. Okay, so you see, if I bought it with the 62, see right now we're looking at 62. But if I want to go for 62.50, it'll cost me 92 cents. How did I get that other price before on the call on Oxy? That was wrong. Oh, that was a put if I want to go down. But if I want to go up, it's $1,140. So if I thought this was going to go forward, I can switch that quick, and then I can go up to my chart. I don't want to leave the chart. I don't want to leave your chart list. I take that out, put this back in, just copy paste, and now I'm at $1.14 on a call, thinking that this is going to go forward. Now I'm not saying that's what it's going to do. What happened here? Oh, okay. I'm not saying that that's what it's going to do, but also, I have to watch. It does move with the SPY. Right now we're down $46. So we're tracing a little bit. It was at 55. Now we're down 46. So, but I wouldn't bet on this right now anyway. I'm just showing you how quick and easy it would be to get in. I'm automatically set on 10. I just need to have this done here, because if I don't, what's going to happen. If I hit this, it's going to pop up on the bottom. Okay? And you can't say, oh, I want to go the other way and sell it. You can't do that. If you hit the sell button, what you're doing is you're writing a contract where somebody else is going to buy it, and you're hoping that they don't make it, and you're going to make their premium as they go the wrong way. If it goes the other way, you lose your premium, okay? So you would end up losing the difference. They would gain, you would lose. You don't want to do that. Selling is writing. Where when you sell a stock, you're shorting. You all got that? It's good information. You can take that to the bank. Okay. Let's go back and put OXY in here again. Take the option out. Now we're looking at the trade. Right now the stock is bearish. You can see it hasn't done anything. It's still hovering around 61.70 to 61.75. Right here it was at 62. It did come down in the last 5 minutes. Oh, we're on 5 minutes, so that's 25 minutes. Okay? So if you look at it, that's a 5 minute. It still shows we're going down. On a 1 minute, it looks like it might be pulling back up. But as long as we're below the 13, I wouldn't touch it. Okay? It says it's got to get above the 13 before anybody's going to even look at it. And if it goes the other way, of course, and this is your lower plot for your VWAP right there. That's a lower VWAP plot. If it hits that, it could sink below. There's your upper VWAP plot, which we're nowhere near right now. I can bring this a little closer this way so you get an idea. You can see more of the chart there. Okay, and there's your Oxy. Okay, let's go back to the other stocks we were watching. Let's go back to, and Oxy is on my chart, and it's in the plus for the day. It's still up a little bit. There's SQQ, which goes against that one goes, let me see. That should go against the SPY, right? Where's my SPY? Trade. SPY should be going down. This is a bad chart, but I think it's going down today. Yeah, 410. It's going down. What did the SPY start this morning? Anybody know? Let me see. I'm looking at a different chart that you can't look at. Yeah, it was up, what, 414, 411. Okay. Yeah, so SQQ goes the opposite way. It goes, if the SPY goes down, then SQQ. And then you have another one, TQQ. I don't see it right now. TQQ should be in the negative because this one here goes with the SPY. So if the SPY goes down, TQQ goes down. All right, so a lot of people like to play the VIXs. They like to play the Qs. I lost it on here. Where is it? I don't know why sometimes I lose it. So I'm going to get out of that. Okay. Why am I losing my stocks? Come on back. I did something. I don't know what I did with it. I lost my stocks. It's such an amazing thing. Let's say, try another one. Nope, still lost. Let's try SIGA. Sometimes I got to go back up here and I got to uncheck. Watch, got to go to manual, auto, fix. And let's see, apply. There it is. Now if I take it back out, it should go down a little. There you go. Little tricks you learn with what do you call it? With TOS. Why it does that, I have no clue. Somebody gave me, the Wolf gave me this, so I can see the 50, the 200, and the 13. I just wish this was the 13. I like the 13 EMA in here. That's a moving average. That's an SMA. I don't use that. I wish he would just take it out. And my volume, sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. I have it on my other one. It's working. It should be working. It's set in there. Big script Scotty. Let's see, 921. That's the shade. What is this? 621, 13. That's my Signal Pro exponential. That's 9 and 21. That one there, it disappeared again. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the 9 and 21. Let me see. There it is. You see this? Like the river? This is the 9 on the bottom. This is the 21 on the top. And it shows you. And a lot of people use that when they do options. And it disappeared here. It kind of like spread into almost where the 13 is. But I know the 13. You can see it right there. There's a little bit of that purple left. That's the 21. But I know that the 13 where the 21 is, and if this was above, if the stock was moving slightly above, which it might be, then I could tell that it's above the 13. And that's why I always say a stock is either bullish above the 13 or it's bearish. Some people like that 9 and that 21. Some like the 8 and the 20. You know, whatever. Whatever works for you, use it. You know? And you can see here my lines don't really... I don't want to duplicate that. That was the wrong way. I want to remove the drawings. Remove 1. Remove 2. Why? Because it's useless at this point. Okay? I'd have to redo the lines again because everything has changed. You know? So like I would do it from here to here. And there's not a lot moving right now. You know, right now, right from here to here. So what it shows me, this stock looks like it wants to squeeze very soon. Right now, next minute, next 2 minutes, okay? But the question is which way? And if you look, let me just take this line. I did it from there, but I'm going to remove that and do it from here. It was a high point. And I'm going to do it to right there, which is the last point. Okay? So you can see, we don't know. And also, I'm going to take this and make it a 1. It's a little heavy for this chart. See? And there it is. Okay. So it's a little lighter. So now you can see the VWAP and you can see my 13. My 13 is also a little big. Let's see if I can change that one too. Where's my 13? I want to make it to 1. You see, I can tell. Okay. And you'll see it again. And now you'll see the 13 is a little finer. And when you do that, now you can see that 9 and that 21. And if you want to spread it out a little bit, you can do this. But I don't want to lose. So I've already, by doing that, I've lost my top VWAP plot. See, here's the lower. Not that I need it, but if I do this, there it is. So I can bring it right to about there. So I can actually see it at this point. Does that make sense? I like the upper VWAP plot and the lower. I didn't use it for my first 3 years. Boy, Tesla, it's a good thing I said. Tesla went up, it went down, hit a low of 38. Oh, I would have made like $2,000 back. I could make my money today. If I just wasn't doing this and I just sat tight, I would get my money back today. But that's also chasing. Some people call it revenge trading, and I'm just telling you, you got to be careful. Okay? Anybody have any other questions? Once I get started, that's it. I'm just going to keep talking. So right now, I told you it was going to squeeze, and there it is. And you can see it just went from 2364 and it squeezed up a little bit over the last resistance. Okay, that's your resistance here. All right, as it's coming down, it's all in consideration, but it's trying right now. And if you look at you got 20,000. Still, I don't like the volume on it. It's a little low for me to chase a stock like this. And just for curiosity, okay. And the other stock the deck said before was Phase. It's right next to it on my chart. On my where'd it go? See? Disappears on me. I don't know why this happens. I got to do this all over again. It's probably because I need new fit it, apply it. I'm going to leave it on this time. Leave it fit. Okay, so I like the chart when it's a little more spread because I can see more of the dip and you don't see it here. And the only way to get it then is to spread it this way, which I can do, but you don't really see it. And you can see the stock on Phase is trying. It's above the VWAP, and it's above the 13. So right now, you can see in the last, this is on a 1 minute, from here is 12:30 to 1 in the last 30 minutes. It has gone up from about 1560 to 1610. So that's 50 cents. That's a half a point that the stock has gone up. So phase is worth keeping your eye on, but again, it scares me because it's got very low volume. So you would have to get into a stock like this small, not 400 or 500. And if you look, what I'm saying right now, if I move this over a little bit, you can see 100, 100, there's 425. Odd numbers. Why? Because the person who's trying to move it is doing that. And if you come in with 400, he knows. 625. That's probably the same guy. He's doing in excess 25. That's the manipulation. And you see, if you come in hundreds, you're probably not going to get noticed as much. So you may have to do 100, bring another 100, 100. You know what I'm saying? So you won't be as noticed as if you came in right now and said, I'm going to buy 500 shares. Look around. Nobody's done 500. There's one right there. Okay? At 1605, which was 1302 was a minute ago. Somebody did 500 shares. But I don't know if that's him or somebody else. This here looks like 1,000 shares. I'd have to bring this over. There you go. 1,000 shares. So you get to know 1,500. So the same person who took out could have gone back in. I mean, that's what's happening. You got to pull back to spring forward. This stock is trying to move. Also, it has about a 12-cent spread. So if you get in and he drops it real quick and brings it back, and you can see a few tails in here. If you look at these tails, there, here. There's a little one there, one here, right there. If you look at these tails, that's what it is. He can hit a button that says buy 30,000, drop 30,000, and it can happen very quickly. So if I look at this here, it shows me 8,000 shares, 8,800. If I look at this one here, about 12,000. But if I look at the ones around it, 1,400, 2,300. Do you see what I'm talking about? This is total manipulation. So you come in and somebody came in and said, oh, it's going up. I'm going to take 500, or somebody said it's going down, so I'm going to short it, and he goes the other way. And he does it quickly, and if you have stop loss, you're out. You get ticked out. So when the stocks are moving this slowly, I don't want to get involved. I would rather sit there, be patient, and watch you lose your money, or maybe get lucky and make some money. So it's not for me. All right? I'm just telling you. And Tesla, he says current downtrend. I don't know how you can say it just went up. It had a current downtrend. Well, it does. If you look at Tesla for the day, and I was actually watching it. I'm watching it below. But if you look at Tesla, look at this again. I can't believe this is happening. No matter what I do, I can't figure it out. Why? I mean, I can bring it back fast enough. Keep price zone. Let's see what happens if I take that out. Nothing. And let's go auto and take it out again. And there's my stock. I don't understand this. But he's right. If you look at this, all right, let's take off this here because it's changed. And if I went 5 minutes, let's go to a 5-minute chart on Tesla, and I'm just going by what Deck said, and you can see it right there. That's pre-market. Wow, that's from the day before. Let me get rid of those. Look at all the drawings. That's why I said once you put drawings in, if you don't remove them and stock moves days further, okay, there we go. And that's where we want to be, is right here. I keep my on, so you can see from the beginning of the day, right about here, not the tail, I'm going to just take it from here to here. You can see that is a downward trend. And then if I bring it back to about a 3-minute, okay, you can see where this dropped down. I was going to get in about 8.42 and it dropped to 8.38. That would have been $4, you know, but it's just so nerve-wracking. It really is. I got to be able to put it on the 5-minute and not think about it when it goes up. But I'm so close to PDT now, I just have to be very careful. And you can see right now it's gone back up, and I think it's going to come back down. So here at 8.47, I think this would be a good put right about now. And if you check FinViz, let's see what it's doing. If it's still negative, and it is, it's still negative. And I think it's going to continue negative for the rest of the day. I don't see any reason what's going to push it up. And you can see, look what's happening. It's coming back down, like I said. I think this would be a really good put right now. And if you have the some balls of steel, see there, 8.47, hit a tip, but it's 8.45. That was $1.50. It came back down. If you wait till one more high in this area, I think you could short this back down. And I think if this has got a low, what it's been doing is it's producing new lows all day long. 8.30, it hit 8.44, it hit 8.42, it hit 8.41, it hit 8.40, it hit 8.39, now it's at 8.38, and then it goes back up. And each time it does that. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. This time it came down big. So from here, boy, I could have made some money. 8.60, and that's what I was waiting for earlier. But see, the time, 11.27, and I was watching it then. I think I got in there, but I got out too soon. And the problem was I was probably watching it on a 1 minute, and it gets too freaking scary on a 1 minute, and you can get scared out very quickly when you shouldn't have gotten out. But you're watching your account when you're watching your P&Ls, and you're watching your stock, you're watching your account go down, 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 and then it goes quick down, and then you get scared and you get out, and the next thing you know, it goes right back up. You know where you were headed for, whether it's a put or a call, but it's too late. And unless you have a huge account like Deck and you got $500,000 in an account, or like Taylor Trader, it doesn't phase them. They'll sit it out because they know one way or the other it's going to come back down again. You know, if I'm doing a put and it goes the other way and it's putting me thousands in the pocket, I get scared. You would too. Then you get out. You take the loss. Actually, I shouldn't have waited that long. And if I didn't wait that long this morning, when it hit 100 or 200, I should have just got out. Okay? So, but I hate to say woulda, shoulda, coulda, and we do it all the time, and then we get out and they say, oh, I can't believe this. I got out and the damn thing came all the way back up, and then some with a vengeance. I would have made $5,000. I would have made $3,000. Yesterday, I made my money before Deck did, and Deck jumped in. I could have jumped in with him. He made 10 grand. I'm doing the same stock. I could have taken the ride, but I got to be my own trader. I can't do what Deck thinks is right to do. I have to learn to do what Michael thinks is right to do. You know, what Active Trader thinks is the right thing to do. I have to learn to be my own trader. It doesn't mean once I become, and I am already, my own trader, okay? I don't need you guys to tell me what I should trade. I tell you guys what to trade, but that's not the point. The point is, people say, well, when I learned it all, why do I need this place? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is the best chat room in the world. Why would you go anywhere else? Okay, you want to learn something, go there for the moment. But you know what? This is the long run. This is a family of people that help each other. So there are times I'm looking at something and I'm mesmerized on one thing, and somebody like J Trades comes in, or Mel comes in, or Alex Vaughn, who I haven't seen around in a day or two, and they put something out there, an alert that, man, I wasn't even watching. And if I get in and make $1,000 real quick, well, was it worth the $119 for the month? Absolutely. So that was only one day, one alert. How many good alerts do you get a day? This place is well worth the money, no matter what, hands down. Okay? And that's the way I feel. And that's why my loyalty is to Deck and what he's doing. I don't always approve of the way he acts sometimes or what he does, but this is his show. He can do whatever he wants. Okay? I don't have to listen. I can put the volume down, and I do sometimes. Okay? When I go into AK's room and I know he's getting ready to go bang, bang at the top of his lungs, I turn it down because I don't want to hear that. To me, this is all about professionalism, okay? And if I'm gonna follow somebody who's gonna supposedly help me, I'm a new trader, to make a lot of money, I'm gonna follow the guy who's very professional, you know? And you know, Deck is very professional. He's a kid too. He's still got a piece of him that's left, that he just gotta be a kid. And that's okay. I hope he can still be that same kid when he's my age, because I'm a kid. I'm 67 years old. I feel like I'm 38. You know what? Win or lose, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's all good in the end. The good thing is I can lose a couple $1,000s with a small account, and I don't feel that knot in my stomach like some of you guys feel. I don't get that anymore. It doesn't faze me. You make it, you lose it. You make it, you lose it. And what Warren Buffett always says: in order for you to be a good winner, you must be a good loser. If you're just a good winner and you're a bad loser, you're going to lose in the end. This is going to kill you. You need to find another profession. You need to be able to take your losses, but you need to learn to reduce your risk so your losses don't become as great like I did this morning. I wasn't thinking. I just jumped in. I teach you the right way to do things, and I don't always do the right thing. And that's a sad thing, because every time I don't do the right thing, I pay the consequences. I'm paying. I paid this morning. So the issue with today has just been the lack of volume. We need to see the volume to see activity. I agree. And that has been the problem today, and that's why I'm trying to explain to you. It is so important not to just, when a new stock comes out, how big is the float? How much volume does it have? Why is the stock moving? Does it have any news? Okay? So float size, news, rumor, whatever. I'd rather buy the rumor than the news. Sometimes the rumor is even better. We always say, buy the rumor, sell the news, you know? And that way it happens a lot of times. I just found a website. Actually, let's see if I can find it again. I think it was, it might have been Macmillan Market Scanner. It said, I never saw this before, if I can find it. It talked about buying rumors. Rumors, and I don't know which one it was. It wasn't Stock Titan. It wasn't that one. I have it up. I must have changed the page, but it was pretty cool. It talked about, I guess it's in the headings, drop down headings. Somewhere it said they have, wow, investing.com has a stock screener. I didn't know that. Oh, I think you have to. It says open, elastic, strong ED performer. Well, one of them, it says on the bottom, it says rumored stocks. So I thought that was pretty cool. Trending stocks, popularity, but it said rumor, so people buy the rumor. I can't find it. I should have made a note of which one it was, because I change everything. I look through everything. Top gainers, markets. Let's say currencies, futures, bonds, business. Does it say anywhere? Say small business, health, finance, economy, investing. Now, earnings, Trader Talk. Let's see, options. No, I don't know where I saw it. I'll find it again. Next time I'll put it aside. I said, wow, I've never seen that before. Rumors on stocks it was. So it was probably somewhere in the news. So it said news or rumors. And rumors can be really good. So if you catch alerts for certain rumors on stocks, you can be the first one in on that. You can make a lot of money. We watch stocks rock and roll just on a rumor. And then, Kodak was a really good example. 2 years back when Trump was talking about Kodak becoming an anti, what's that called? That like penicillin. They were going to make all those type of, antibiotics. All right, because most of our antibiotics are either made in China or India, and we need to get away from that. We need to be more self-sufficient in the United States. If China says, screw you, no more antibiotics, we're going to have a lot of sick people on our hands. And then the next time they throw another virus out there that they have the cure for their people, we're going to be in trouble. We're already in trouble. So we've got to worry about stuff like that. But there was a rumor, what I was talking about was with Kodak. And when the rumor was that with Kodak, somebody slipped it out a day early about what was going to be said by Trump or whatever. Okay? And the SEC came after them. They didn't find them guilty, but it killed the whole deal. But when the rumor came out, that stock went from $8 to, I don't know if anybody remembers. I mean, you can look at Kodak and we can go back. Let's see. I'll just see if I can find it real quick. I believe it was in 2020. And if I put Kodak is Kodk, I think. Right? Kodk? Come on. Okay. And I know it's back a year. Let's go back 5 years. Come on. Open. Boy, 5 years after this to handle. Year. Okay. Let's see. A 6. I can't go back far enough on this. Let's see. 2185. That was, here it is. Like I said, in the 20. So July 1st, 20. Okay. So July 1st. So if I was to go right now and I said to you, okay, let's go take a look at that. Let's put Kodak in here for a second. Kodak. And you'll see. And I can go back. I don't know how many years I can go back on this thing. I don't know if I can go back that far. 3 years. There you go. Okay. So if I go back to, let's see, 831. That's 830. Look at this, $60. That was, here it is, 720. There it is. Okay, so it's moving all along low, $1.50, $1.50. You got to remember, this is month to month. Okay, so there it is in July of 2020, and the rumor comes out, and bam, this thing hits 60 with a real money, 23, 24. It just flew. Okay, you can't break it down. If you could break this down into minutes, you'd see it went pretty high, $55, $58 from $2 the day before. And then the next day, there was a problem with the SEC, and the thing dropped all the way back down to $8, and then it became nothing again. And this stock hasn't been the same since. And you can see, 368. I don't know what all those things mean. That's on the week, and you go back to 200 days, and you can see. I mean, Kodak's had its time. $3 went up to $7. Okay, probably rumors, but the stock hasn't done very much. Because if you look at it now, we look at it on a 1 day, 5 minute, it was $5.99, it went up to $6.16. You're not going to make much on it. And you look at what is that, 6:30? I can't even read it because that thing's in the way. This, I can't do anything. I have to do this. Hold on. This way. There it is, 6:33. Okay, so you can see it's not doing much. It's all in that channel now between 575 and 650, and it does nothing anymore until maybe one day they come out with some more news, and it's something worth thinking about. It looks like a lot, but you see this 632. Look here, 616. So it may look like a lot, but it's only 17 cents, 15 cents. So who's going to waste their time with that? I'm not. You see, because I'm not trying to look for pennies anymore. I'm trying to look for points. Okay, look for points, not pennies. All right, so let's go back. I'm going to bring us back to phase real quick because I'm going through a phase. And let's see, there's phase on 1 minute. And here's, let's see what happened to HLBZ. What happened to SIGA? SIGA? Okay, there we go. At least we got the stop, you can see it. And here's SIGA. Still within, there's my crisscross. Remember I show you this with the crisscross? And I always tell you, when I have my lines right and it crisscrosses, we don't want it to be here. We want it to come back in here. If it comes in here, usually it's going to go up, and that's exactly what it's doing. So when this stock crosses this line, and we would be at about 23.75, we got to hold 23.75 before the volume's going to start moving in on this stock. I don't know who else is watching SIGA. But you can see the lines, okay? But it's moved a little too. So if I wanted to right now, I could take this, and I can take this one, remove it. I'm going to come from about here, right on this one here, and I'm going to bring it right to the top, right there. It's going to change the a little bit, the bottom too. You can change it. I make them. I change them from time to time. I really do. Boom, and let's see. I can see the line from the bottom. Boom. Okay, so now we're within the lines. We want to see which way it's going to go. I've set it up so I can go somebody this way. I couldn't do that before, but now you can see. We want it to end up in here when it goes across, or here. If it ends up here, it's got to be really high, so it comes across the top. I can't keep a straight line. I don't even drink. Okay, so, and if I want, I can spread it out a little more. Where's the line? Oh, we want to be able to see our upper and lower view ups. So there you go. Every time I change those things and I come into another stock, it's never the same. And there's the drop. So it went the other way instead. See, we saw it was coming for a squeeze, but we don't know which way. And that's when you want to keep an eye on the markets. And now I'm going to look real quick at FinViz, and it was at 19. And if I hit the thing, 19. So the market's down. It's not. We don't know what's going to happen with SIGA. We really don't at this point. And I don't know if there's any exercise of a procurement. Well, that was the one with the options, that it put options out there. It put stock out to the public in options or something like that. Option procurement? Does anybody know what that was? Or let's see if it'll open up. Let's see. Okay. The exercise procurement of options, valued at $26 million for IV Topix. That's a drug, probably. So it put out options. That means they're trying to raise money, obviously, for something that they're doing, okay? And then the other one says, okay, clearance, procurement, yeah, for a study for was being exercised. So it's for a study. So people are putting out money ahead of time, you know? Okay, who wants me? I love my husband. My wife loves me. Okay. Come on, what's going on with my phone? Jeez. Give me 1 second. Wow. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know what's going on. Come on. Close all these things. Okay. 88. Let me just plug this thing in real quick. Anybody have any questions on anything I'm going over? Or is there anything you want me to go over on options? I'll go over it again. I mean, the more times we go over some of the things that you think you know, the more times when it comes time to doing it, that you'll know it, because it's right there in front of you. You know, how to really quick buy options for something. How about SIGA? SIGA got options? We just said it's got options, right? So we can go here and go here and go into SIGA. Okay, all I'm going to do is link this. Watch. There it is. So there's my SIGA. Here's options here. 19,000 calls. So more people think it's going long than short for the day. Okay, I can go in here to my first option, do this week. And if I want to go long to $25, we're at $23.50. I can buy this at $220. So 1,000 shares is $2,200. That's simple in your mind. 1,000 shares. That's 10 contracts. The reason I was thinking 10 contracts, because I have mine set on default of 10. Now, if I really want to do that much more, like with a Ford, I think I'd still buy 10 contracts at a time. If I want to do more, I'll do 10, 10, 10, 10. Just keep hitting the button if I want to. Or if I hit 10 and it drops, I might cost average down on the options. So if I buy one option at 220 and then it drops down to 2 and I buy another 10, I'm at 210. Okay? You can do that. Just hit the button another time, because that button goes down in price or it goes up in price. Okay? And right now, like I said, so it's $2.20 for, and it's just out of the money. That's what you want to do. You want to be just out of the money. It's only a 5-cent spread, and it's on $25, right? We lowered this. We have SIGA in here. If I want to do options right now, I just put that, what I listed in there, and there we go. Here's the 220. Now I can wait to see if this, now an option chart is different than the actual chart itself, all right? So you can see it's totally different. If you look at the options chart, then you look at the regular chart, and you may have one set up, you'll see that it's a different chart. Okay, this is the option itself going up and down. Right now, it's not moving. It's not doing anything. If I buy this at 220 right now, I'm down 5 cents. And if I'm down 5 cents on 1,000 shares, then I'm down how much? I think it's $10. I'll be down $50. Is that correct? I think that's correct. See, 1,000 shares is $10. I'm pretty sure. Times 0.01. My head's not always working. $10 and 5 cents. That's $50. Okay, so I buy now. I'm down $50. Do I want to do that? No. But what I could do is I could put the buy-in right here at $2.15. It might drop down. It might get filled. I might not. I might have to sit and wait until this comes down a little, and they may get closer together to do that. But I can buy it. A lot of people do, and I'm going to go back and show you something real quick. Let me get out of the option for a second. I don't want to be in there. All right, and there's the stock chart. And if you come here and you look at this, oops, I did it again. I never like to close the chart without one being up. If you look at this on the bottom, it shows you how many people traded at the bid or below, okay? How many people between the market price, traded at the ask or above. So that's people who wanted to get in real quick and they figured it was moving up. So what did they do? Let's say you're at 620 and the thing's moving up. You may put in a price at 640. Doesn't mean you're getting filled at 640. It means you're going to get filled at the first available price at the lowest price that's available to you. So if it's 620, you might get filled at 625. Those are people that traded at the ask or the above price. Like a lot of times Deck tells us when a stock halts, so does the option, okay? So when it halts, you might want to get in immediately. You know it's going to go up, if you know. You can put it much higher. You can put it very high up. It'll fill at the lowest price that's available to be filled. It's not going to say, oh, he's got a high price. We'll just wait, and then when he gets to the high price, we'll hit him. That's not the way it works. And the same thing for going the other way. So if you're shorting a stock, and it stops and halts on the way down, so let's say you're at $6, okay, and it halts right there. You might put in a bid at, let's say, $5.40, and when it opens up, it'll fill it at the highest, at the lowest possible. So instead of $6, it might go into $5.90, $5.95 because the stock is dropping. You're trying to make sure you get in. The same thing, even if it's moving and it's moving too fast, just put in a lower number and it'll give you the right price. Okay, instead of hitting a number on here and going, oh, I didn't get filled. Why didn't I get filled? The other one puts you right to the top and you get filled immediately. And it's not at the price that you think. It's at the price that's available, at the highest or the lowest available price. Okay? But you can see this, how many people go and they trade at the bid or below. How many people do it to trade at the ask. All right? And you can see right here, 35% traded at the ask. Why? Because they know, or above, because they know they're going to get filled immediately. These people took a chance. 25% took a chance. And these are between the market, okay? So, I don't know exactly what that means, but that could mean somewhere between the ask and the bid. I don't know. Between the market, I'm not sure what that means. It may be a limit, a market order. So they hit a market order. It might be 39% of the people. Now, I used to do just market orders. That's all I did mostly. But now when I'm doing the options, I'm doing limit orders only. If I get filled, I get filled. If I don't. Problem with TOS, I cancel it. And it's not going away. It's like what it's doing to me is I cancel, it still fills 10, 15 seconds later. And Kush had the same problem this morning. He canceled a few orders and he got filled 10, 15 seconds later. Now, if it's in your advantage, then go with it. If it's not, then cry bloody murder if you lose money because of it to TOS. You know, you can yell at them. Once or twice, you'll get away with it. If you become a real pain, you know, they'll get rid of you. That's the way they are. So there you are. There's the data. This is delta data. There's also another way to go into the delta. Okay, when you look at the thing itself, I don't know what's not on here. I'm not showing everything here. That's really weird. That's really strange. Let's go back up to, there's my first option. Okay, now it should be here. I think I can move these. I should be able to move them. I don't know why they're missing. I should be able to see the delta prices and the other, and they're not in here. Let me look at the next one. Not in there either. That's very weird. This is the August 19th. This is the, wow. Why is that so far up? 19th. That's not, it should be, the one for this week should be the 12th. There's no for the 12th. That's amazing. Oh, I'm in the 12th. No, that says 19. This is 60. This is weird. Let's close this. That's the first available for this particular stock. It's the 19th. I didn't even realize that. If you go back to Tesla, watch, you'll see that you can get, let's close all the options so you can see them all. There's the 12th, then the 19th. So for Cigna, you can only get options next week. That's the way it is every 2 weeks, I guess. Every stock's different. So right now, Tesla went up. It went back up to 846, and it's staying there. So again, if I thought that 846, if I thought it's going to come down, I can either do an 845 or an 840. On the 840, I got 25 cents. On this, I have 30 cents, 25 cents. It's about the same. Okay? You can do the bid. You can buy, I think you can copy the bid price and see if you can get filled. All right? And that's for 845. That means it's going to go down. It's at 847. So the stock's either going to go down or up. And right now, it's trying to go up, which tells me possible that FinViz, let's look, it was at $30 and now it's at 36. Yeah, that's weird. The market is actually getting worse. Okay, it's going down. It's $36 in the hole now, minus. So you would think that Tesla, if the SPY was going down, that Tesla would go down, and it's not. It's doing just the opposite. And you got to be aware of that. It's really important. So you can watch the SPY and watch Tesla. So the more the SPY comes down right now, maybe Tesla will go up. Just hit 848. This is incredible. So let's go back and take a quick look at Tesla, and you can see it's going up right now. It looks like it's headed for, or trying for 853. Well, let's see if we can get to 850 first. So if you were going to do a call right now, you're at 847, 848. It was just 846 something. You could have done it. Could have made like $2,000 on the way up. There's the pullback right there, a little pullback. It doesn't go straight up. It's a scary stock. You can make a lot or lose a lot very quickly, as I found out this morning. I thought I had this down, but you know what? I got a lot to learn. And that's okay. That's all timing. I know how to trade. I can teach you how to trade if you don't know how. I can teach you about options if you don't know how to buy an option. But I can't teach you timing. Because you get in a stock and it just reverses, that's where you separate from the men from the boys, or the women from the girls. Because the truth is, how fast you get out and how much you reduce your risk, or how much you sit there thinking it's coming back. Like I did this morning. I did the ultimate no-no, and I paid for it. I lost everything I made in the last 6 days. And that sucks. I'm going to cry. I'll just have a drink of coffee, so I can't speak anymore. Wow, look at that. If you look this TT, this new, look at this. I got red, black, red, white, and brown. I got 4 different. And if you look down here, okay, let's look down here. This is a new program. When this comes here, this is the squeeze right now. Right here, and you can see the top. It's squeezing a little. When it hits the black, gets into new color, it squeezes up, but it's not enough. I got to learn this program. You can learn a lot. Like right here, we came out of the red to the black, and there's the squeeze. This is where you want to jump in, right there, 838. So when the black went to green, this is where the black went to red, it went down. So when the black goes to green, let's go back. I might have this program down a little. When the black goes to green, it took a little time. But this is considered the squeeze. It's in the squeeze, okay? And that's why I call it the Squeeze Pro. So right here, if you got in here, you'd have to wait. It still went down a little, but it's still going down. You see it up to here? This is where you want to get in. So when this went to green, you'd be right there. And that would have been the right place to get in. This arrow would not have come until around here. It's delayed. But you can see, you can watch the colors. When the colors change, all right, we're still in a squeeze pattern, which doesn't make sense to what we saw here when it went from But there's some good videos out there on this. There's a lot of things to learn about the Squeeze Pro. It's not 100%, but if you learn how to use it, it's a great program, and I can make it available to you. You'll have to get with me. I can't do it in here in the room. Just send me a thing on the side. If you had Thinkorswim and you would want the Pro, go watch a few videos on You can find them online. I'll actually see if I can find one. Okay, videos on Squeeze Pro. Let's see. Okay, this guy was a deep. This guy was good. Taylor Horton was good. Let's see. Or there's a page here. You can get them all.
We want to aim to build our position inside that consolidation.
This is a good one. I watched this already. So you can. He's young. He's good, and that's on the Squeeze Pro video. And you can watch it. And if you think it's something you want, contact me. Okay. We'll talk. It's about a $697 program on sale. Actually, it sells normally about $900. So there's got to be a reason why so many people have bought it. All I can tell you is unknown. Why are you so unknown? Does anybody know unknown? This guy here? Who is this guy? Who's unknown? There's somebody in here with that name. Is he real? Is he fake? Unknown. Known. What are you up to? Why would you pick a name like that? Don't you want people to know you? Are you trying to hide something? Keeping an eye on you. What do you say, folks? Bounce him. Nah, he hasn't done anything wrong. Okay. Anybody have any questions? I've went over a lot of information here in the last hour and a half. You gotta let me know what you want to know. Moneybags is in here. Moneybags gave me my first morning scanner back in 2019. So you could see there are people that are in here now that have been here like before I got here. You know, let's see. J Trades was here before I got here, and AK-47 was here before I got here. There's got to be a reason these people are sticking around. You know, and I'm sure there's a lot of other. Dazzle's here. Hi, Dazzle. Tommy's here. New York City Wolf. Wolf's here. I don't know if that's the same Wolf. There's another one, the Wolf. You know, I know the Wolf. New York City Wolf. Woo! 212 area code. Is that why you put that there? I remember when it was 212. Then it went to 718. I don't know what the heck. And 516 on the island. I remember all that stuff. I haven't been there in 50 years. I haven't lived there in 50 years. D. Crane. Okay, so tell me something. What would you guys like me to go over right now? It's good to see you. You still owe me a phone call, don't you? Dazzle. I gotta watch. What's my Tesla doing? Pulling back. I want to jump in so bad. You have no idea. I want to just get some of my money back, and I think it's going to come back down by the end of the day. I really do. Am I right? Who agrees with me? Who thinks the Tesla's coming down today? Can we vote on that? You can just put on the board, up or down. You or D. Because if I do it, what do you call it? Will Tesla come up or down? You won't even take the vote. I create a poll and nobody does it. Options, trading, buying, and sell contracts. Anybody have any questions? Dazzle, you have any questions on options? You want to learn options, don't you? You're still doing the other. I did good on this morning, that one stock. I started my day with VRNA with $105. I should have left. I was so close to my mark. I'm gonna cry. One good trade, and I can be right where I want to be. You know, and that's why I got to make sure I leave enough in my account so I don't end up in PDT. I'm not adding another dime to this account ever. Never, ever. Strike price, easy. Strike price is determined on what price the stock's at. So I know that we're not going to trade right now Tesla, but let's look at Tesla. Tesla is right now at $844, okay? And it's $845. So it's already at the $845 and it's going up. So if I was going to go for a strike price right now that's higher, I would go to the next one on the board, okay? Let's go here. There's Tesla. So if I go here, let's put in more strike prices so you can see in the money and out. I usually do 14. Let me get rid of the positions here. So open up. So in black is out of the money. And in here is in the money. We always want to be slightly out of the money. So there's 850. So we don't want to be at 850 because it's already, oh wow, just dropped 845. I thought we just saw 850. Am I wrong? I am wrong. Wow, just dropped to 8. So we want 850. If we were going forward right now, we would want the 850 strike price because it's the next price up. So you see up here, we're at 845. I'm saying that's going to go up. Now, I don't have to reach 850 to make money, okay? I only have to get higher than where I'm at. And if I start at 1790, which is an 850 strike price, and what I would do is just right-click and copy that. So as long as I get close, if I get, right now, if I get to 847, all right, if it goes 847.46, I'm up 2 points. That's $2 minus my right here. Like you see here, it was it's going up 850. See, it's going up right now. And that's what you want. But you see, it's 30 cents, 35 cents, 25 cents. It's got to go up 25 cents for me to break even. It just pulled back. You see it? And it just went down. Here, but I'm not watching the stock move at all. That's really weird. I'm in Tesla, and I'm showing Tesla. Is this thing moving? That's what threw me. No, it is. 845. Let's see if that's right. 1338. It is correct. Okay. I didn't see it move. So right now, like I said, if I thought the stock's going to go up, look at it going up in price. There's 850 is 1775. I already copied it, right? So all I would do is go here and go to my chart, go in here, right there. I get rid of that and I Control V and put it in. Now I've got it. And there it is. 1770 is my cost for that stock. All right? And I'm saying that it's going to go forward. 1760 now. If I wait for a pullback and then get in and then it goes up, anything over, here we got 5 cents right there. Now we got 15 cents. So the stock's dropping a little. So I may want to wait till it drops back a little. Now, my thought was that the stock was going to drop before it went up. So, but that's where you put the strike price. So if you think it's going to go up, but as that strike price goes down, if you have 1,000 shares, then it's going to go down, what? $10 for every penny. It's going to go down $10 on 1,000 shares. If it goes up, is that correct? I always get lost on that. I think so. It's what did I just say? 1,000 shares. Oh shoot! What I just did? You can't see what I did. 1,000 shares times 0.01 is what? 0.01 is $10. I was correct. Okay, 10,000 is 100. So for every penny it goes down, you lose $10, which is fine. So my problem is I bought 10 contracts, so I would lose 100. And that's what happened. And that's why I lost it so fast. Okay, but right now you can see the stock is dropping. So if I think it's going to drop, I wouldn't do that. Let's put this back to Tesla here. Okay, it went up again. That's if you want to do that. Let's see, let's put Tesla back in there. Okay. And let's go back to the chart here. And if I thought it was going to drop, I'll go out of the money and I'm going to head for, it's already 844, it's dropping. So I'll say 840. I go to 840 is the next one down. And I copy that. Okay? So I'm looking for an 840 strike price because we're already at 845. If I buy it at 845, I'm buying either, this would be called, you see it's not pink yet? That's at the money. This is in the money. Now, it'll go up faster if I'm in the money, but I'm paying that much more for the stock, which is not a bad thing if you have the money in your account. But right now, I'd be putting out $2,200, right? $22,000, I mean, for 1,000 shares. Here, I'd be putting out $17,000. If you were doing 100 shares, you'd be putting out $2,200, $2,220. I'd be putting out $1,720. This might be the difference of you getting another trade later if you only have 4,000 in your account. If you do this one, you may not get two. So that's the reason, okay? And the what do you call it? The spread. You could try to buy it at the bid by copying the bid price. You might get filled, you might not. If it drops down for a second, you might get filled. A lot of people do. But right now, if I want to get filled fast, and I think it's going to go down to 840 because the stock looks like it's dropping, but right now it's not moving enough for me to take that kind of a chance. So I would probably, it's doing about 6,000, 7,000 shares per minute. I'm watching it on a different board. But that's what you would do. 840, just go like that, buy it, and then go back into your here, go into your chart, go there where it says Tesla, remove Tesla, and Control V, and bingo. Right now. And as this goes down, it's the cheaper I buy it. Like now. Be 20 cents spread. That means if I buy it now, it's got to go up 20 cents before I break even. Let's see what would have happened. If I bought it at 1765, let's see what would have happened. Right now, I'd be down 15 cents. That means on 1,000 shares, on 15 cents, I'd be down $150. Now it's going up. Now I'm in the money. Now I'm up. Now I'm up. Remember, I bought it at 1765. Now I'm down. Because when I sell, that's the sell price. And look at the drop. So when it went up for that second and I hit like 1780, if I could have gotten out at 1775, I would have made 10 cents. I would have made on 1,000 shares 100. On 10,000, I would have made $1,000. That's amazing, isn't it? That's how quick. But look how quick now I'd be losing. Right now, I'd be down 20 cents on 1,000 shares. I'd be down 200 because that's my sell price. It's not my buy price. Buy price is what I pay. Sell price is what I get. And you got to worry about the spread. But you see, Tesla is the kind of stock you could have a larger spread and you don't have to worry as much if you catch it in the right direction. So this just pulled down below for a second at $8.99 at 8:44.99. So if you had gotten in at 8:44, it was down to about 17.30. But this is for a put. Now the question is the stock going to go up or is it going to go down? Right now, the stock, if I look at the stock, okay, and it's hard to tell because this is actually an options graph, but you can see it's still slightly below. Here it shows it above the VWAP, okay? But if I go back to Tesla, the stock itself, watch. Now you see I'm below the VWAP and I'm just at the 13 and it's coming back again. So just now I could have paid. I would have gone up $1. You see? Look at this thing. All right, just to take a look. Remember we said we were going to buy it at 65? Watch. Right now, we'd be breaking even. See, it's the same cost. It doesn't change. Even if I put it in at a different price, it's going to fluctuate. It'll put in what the going price is right now for that strike price. And that strike price. So it just went up and it came back down. This stock's trying, but I'm telling you, I think this stock's going down before the end of the day. I think Tesla is going to come back down to about $835. We'll see. See if I'm right. Right now, the stock is fighting to stay above 846. Right now, if I got in at 1665, I would be down $300, $350, 35, 350, right, on 1,000 shares. But I usually do 10,000. So, do you understand? Yes, about the strike price. Do you understand Dazzle? Do you get it now, or you have another question about the strike price going up or down? Remember, the only difference is you got to remember when you do a put, you're not selling like you do to short a stock. You're still buying. You buy, and you want that price to always go up. When you buy a call, you always want that price to go up from what you paid. Same thing with the put. Even though you want the stock to go down, you want your put to go up. Does that make sense to you? I'm sorry, I keep looking there because that's where you guys are. I don't have you in here. I'm watching the chart that I'm watching up there. How are we doing? What if the stock hits your strike price? That's fine. It can even go over. You're still making money. The question is, when it goes over your strike price, can you get rid of it? Will somebody buy it? Because what you're saying is you have the right to buy that at your strike price. Okay? So I don't know 100% the answer to that, but somebody told me as long as it keeps going up, you still keep making money because the price, okay, it just says you have the option to buy it at that original price. So at that strike price. But I'm not buying the stock. I bought the call. There's a difference, okay? So it gives me the option to buy that stock at that price. I don't want to buy the stock. I want to close out the position. So right now, I'd be down. Remember? Or was it, what did I buy it at? Was it 1665? Let's see. No, it was 1565, right? Was it 1565 or 60? I don't even remember. Either way, I'd be up right now. Up good money. I'd be up. Okay, so if I bought it at 65, that's 15. I'd be up 150 right now. If it goes over 17, and if I had 10,000 shares right now, and that's what I usually buy, I buy 10,000, 65, 70, if I had 90, I would be up $2,500. I could have made my money back that fast from this morning that I lost. Why didn't I buy that? And it's trying. It is really trying. I don't know if I have a put in here or call. Let me go back for a second, just real quick. And if I was, and let's look at Tesla. Okay. Tesla. I gotta put it back in here. Okay, now Tesla, 14. And if I was going to do a call, right now the price is $8.46, so I would buy it $8.50. It's $18.20. Okay, so I buy that right there. I copy the 18, and that's for an $8.50 strike. Okay, and I go back into the chart. $18.50. Look at that thing move. It's going up. And I gotta go back in here, so I know that right now, if I bought it, I'm at $18.40. But now there's a 25-cent spread. Now there's a big spread. Well, what's the stock going to do? Is it going to continue to go up? If it is, I want to do the call. And I'm set right now to do a call, if I am. But right now, I still don't see on the stock. I'm still in from there to, I know you can't see it, but it's going up. There it goes. I could be making money right now. I really could. Wow. Wow. You see that? 65. That was it before. It was like 1760. Look at it, 19. Look at the jump. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. What's going on? Now I jump in. You know what's going to happen. Okay, we're at right now 849, 848. It's going for the 850. Wow. Need a pullback. Got to be careful here because right now this stock could drop $2. Somebody just pushed this thing up. And what's the market doing? That's a lot to do. What we said, it doesn't go with it. The market's dropping at 85. All right, so it is dropping. Why are you looking at options? I've been screaming. I know what you're looking at, okay? Does anybody want to look at phase? Okay, phase. It's not going to hit 20 bucks. 1934. Are you in it? Did you make money? Because they asked me to go over options before you got here. 1934, 1910. You can watch phase. You can go to what he called. He's watching it. AK. So right now, let's see. Is anybody in phase right now other than Adrian, who I don't even know if is in this stock? Anybody? I gotcha. We were watching it before you came in the room. I've been watching phase. We've been watching Siga. Been watching all these stocks. I mean, you come in late and then you want to change the world, and I got that. I know it's moving. Now we're going to jump in. It's just going to go down on me. And why is it moving? Do you know why? Second quarter. It has to do with earnings. That was 8:30 this morning. So right now it's just running a momentum of this morning. There's nothing else really happening with it. You want to take... Are you in it, Adrian? How many shares did you buy? How many? You still here? He's still here. He won't answer me. You didn't get in. Is anybody, look, it's back to 1918. Anybody in this stock? No. What's the volume? See, again, I'm going to show you the volume. 16,000, 22,000. What was it here? 125, 133. That's good volume. 130, 120. That's good. 150, 90,000. I already know what the news is. I told you it has to do with... why this? It just came out with news just now. I was looking at Tesla. It has news this morning at 8:30 talking about the second quarter business update. That's the news. Okay. Other than that, it says that it updated its webcast for Monday. There's nothing until 8/1. I don't see any other news. 8/9 Phase Holdings, a lifestyle-made platform rooted in gaming and youth culture, today announced that it will hold a webcast and a conference call on Monday. Wow. Whoopee! It's not like... So what's that going to do? You know what? There's your rumor. So we're running on a rumor right now that it's going to do something in the future that it hasn't done. It's doing a webcast. We're doing a webcast right now. My stock should be going up. And look, there's your pullback. So what's it doing? I told you earlier, it's never going to hit 20. What did it do this morning? Let's see. If I go into a 5-minute, which I should be looking at, okay, you see it's gone up. So there was 1643. It was good. It was a good buy this morning. Okay, it opened up low, opened up at 1433. The stock has moved, but right now, are we chasing it? That's the point. And here's your pullback to 1850. It's down below when you started screaming. So I'm not looking for that moment. I don't want to get caught up. I don't want to lose more money. I had a bad morning. Sorry. And there's your drop. Anybody else? Nice put. Yeah, what made a nice put is right. Let's say phase. There's no hard to borrow. If I do a call, I want the bid ask to go up from where I bought it. Correct. If I do a put, I want the bid ask. No, wrong. If you buy a put, you want the stock to go down, but you want the put price to go up. But either way, on a call or a put, you want that price to go up. You got that? I'm going to write that down. Price on put and call. You want that price to go up. That's how you make your money. And you make the difference between after the spread. So, if you have a 20-cent spread, that stock has to go up. Okay, that stock must go up 20 cents before you make anything. You got that? Okay, so the price on the put and the price on the call, you want the price to go up, and you make the difference after the spread. So if there's a 20-cent spread, there's a 40-cent spread, there's a 50-cent spread, that stock must go past the 50-cent spread before that'll start moving. But once you see the price move up, let's say you buy it at, I'm going to go back to options unless anybody really wants to watch this other thing. I'm going to go back, okay? So for right now, let's go back and look at, phase actually has options too, okay? You can look at this. It's for this week, all right? So phase has options. If I think this stock's going to go down right now, all right, on phase, and let me just change this. I want to change something. Okay, phase. Hold on. Okay, phase. If I think that phase might run again, okay? Let's say I think phase might run again, all right? Which it might. I go over here and I say, okay, right now it's at $18.76. I'm going to take it at a $19. That's the next one up. Here's my call. It's going to cost me $2, all right? I take that. I bring this down. I go in here and I put it in there. So now it should come up about $2. But look at this. There's a 35-cent spread. So if I buy this now and I buy 1,000 shares, I'm already down. I'm down 35 cents. So that's why I wouldn't buy this yet. I want it to get a little closer before I would even touch it. It's got to come down a little more and it's got to get tighter. If it gets between 5 and 10, 15 cents, then I can buy it. Okay, so if I buy this right now, again, I'm down 35 cents. If I have 1,000 shares, I'm down $350. So I'm not touching it. 35, is that right? 1,000 we said is $10. Yeah, so it's $10 times 35 cents is $350. But if it went the other way, let's say I bought it at 170, and then the sell price gets up to, forget about the spread. Let's say whatever happens, that thing just takes off. And now this goes to $2. Then I am up 30 cents. I bought it at 170. Now it's at $2. I make 30 cents. 1,000 shares, I make 300. You understand? You have to cover the spread first. And right now, look at that. Look, 190. So this won't move until, there we go, 220, 225. There it goes. Like I said, watch what happens to the sell price. It's got to start moving. It better start moving. What the hell's going on? Should have moved unless they pulled back quickly. It moved. I got 10 cents difference downstairs. That's really weird. Why didn't this move? Am I stuck? You can't be stuck because it moved. I can go back in for a second. Just give me 1 second. And I'm going to go back to here. And I'm going to go back to the... I'm going to unclick this, unlink it, and put phase back in here. Oh, I can't. I didn't buy it. Recent. Okay, phase. Okay. Now, again, where is that... see, it went up. There's 215. Wow, it never moved. The bid didn't move on it. I don't like that. So, you know what? This is not the stock I want to play. So here at $20, the spread's closer, but it's not moving. It's not moving. That's really weird. And you know what? Want to go back to the stock? We still have the price. It never moved. You would be losing your ass right now. That stock went up and the bid price never moved. You'd have to look at the now it goes to 175. See here, 150, 150. Look at the level 2. That's what you got to look at. I just saw 175 for a second. Why isn't it going up? What they're saying is we're only willing to pay $1.50, and they're saying, but we're not selling it for less than $2.10. And the last person who bought it for $2.10. There's your high. There's a sell for $2 because it went up for a split second. It's not moving. I don't like the stock. I wouldn't do options on this. There it is, 175. It finally moved. Right now, you'd be up 5 cents. Now you'd be down. I don't like the stock at all. I wouldn't trade it. Okay? Not in options. All right? So just to stay away from that. But you understand, at least I made the point on how it works. And look at this thing going where I said. I can't believe it. Oh, I hate myself. I hate it. This isn't fair. Let's see, the last one I did was a put at 850 to go down. And it did. And I got out too soon. I made money. I got in at 12 and 20. Let's see, I got in about 15 cents. Got out at 30. 30 and 25, and I made on the last one I did, but it didn't give me back my money yet. There it goes. Look at this thing go. So if I wanted to look at
right here, just a little heads up.
Hold on.
I did just jump in over on
Tesla. I knew it.
The run up and break right there. Just want to show every single person at this moment. I am in on Tesla right now, currently up $1,900 on this play.
I knew it. I told you I should have got in.
Just run up towards that VWAP area. I'm up 1,200. I'm honestly thinking about just locking my profits really quickly right here.
Of course it
is. If I see the bids go back underneath 851, I'm just going to lock in some gains, to be honest. But I just wanted to jump on the mic right here. You guys can see I just jumped in with 20 contracts on this play. I market ordered in. Strike price is at 850. And I'm already up again $1,800 on this play. So it is pretty crazy how fast, again, you can make money over in the options
Look
world.
at this.
Currently up $2,300.
This is Tesla with a put, with a strike price of...
I saw it break this downtrend, I just said to myself, hey, you know what?
This better be Tesla.
So, guys, I'm going to take my gains right here. And that
strike price...
$2,300 on the day.
I have
so
the
just
wrong one. Hold on, give me a second.
$2,300. I still think Tesla has massive amounts of potential to keep on going up higher. I think it's going to hit that VWAP, but I just jumped in for a $2 move.
Wow.
20 contracts just gave me, again, a $2,000 profit. So, just getting this afternoon.
Big spread. Big spread.
Getting this afternoon started.
It could drop so quick, I'm afraid.
Just wanted to jump on the mic as I said, I never want to trade anything without you guys knowing it.
I always keep deck on in the background, so that's why you're hearing them.
$1,325 profit. So we are.
Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at this thing go!
Tesla break up the VWAP.
I'm so lost.
This one continue to pop. Here goes Tesla team. Tesla's starting to get a little bit more action up near around 853. I know I'm being a little bit of a baby with my options right now. What do I mean by I'm being a baby? I'm locking in my profits very, very quickly. But the thing is, team, I just can't help it. I mean, I'm making $2,500 so fast, so quick. It's like, hey, let me take my gains when I got them. You know what I mean? So. Right here, you can see Tesla's trying to pop itself back on up, get back up to around that 853 mark, and just keep on going. Tesla did break through its downtrend. The downtrend is going to be a great support line, and then we also do have a new trend line trying to form right here, and this trend line is going to be trying to hold itself on up. Let me again just get everything all set up here.
I think it's too late. I waited too long.
Setting itself on up for around like
all right,
848 bounce. So 848 is going to most likely be its like next bounce play. If you guys are trying to rise that on up at this time. So let's just keep our eyes peeled.
Yep, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. If it goes back down to the 849, 848, I might take a swing at it. But it's going too high. It's going to go. Wow. I needed that too. That's why I wish I was watching it. I listened to Adrian and I got out because I've been trying to watch it so I could jump back in. And unfortunately, I just got screwed again. I did. And that phase is such a loser stock. It really is. It went for a second. It was just, people could have got hurt. Probably a lot of people did get hurt in that stock. Anybody here get into phase and make money? Anybody? Anybody in this room? Did anybody make money on phase?
So far, Tesla is working its way all the way back on up towards around that VWAP area.
Hold on.
If it does come back on down, watch for a bounce around.
Tesla long pain mode.
Currently up right now, $2,300 in the day. Very happy. Don't want to give it away. So, just wanted to jump on the mic real quick, team, to show you guys again the quick profit that I just made. And I'm just sitting back, being smart, not forcing anything at this moment. I've been doing 20 shares And again, that's just been kind of like my magic number.
Okay. I
Right?
still want to go long on this
So,
thing.
super happy with
Oh,
that.
look
No
at that.
change the
Look at
time.
that.
I'll jump back on the mic if anything else starts, popping back on up. Little Sino Active Trader is live at this time. I think AK-47, you still live at this time, or you wrapping everything on up? So I know AK-47's live, Active Trader.
I'm watching, here's the pullback. I'm watching for a slight pullback on Tesla. You know, this isn't a 5 minute, which shows me it's still green. If I go to the 1 minute here, now this is the options chart, you can see the pullback, which you can't see. But on a 5 minute, it looks good. And I'm watching it on the 5 minute, and I'm watching the pullback right now. And then I think it's going to spring forward, hopefully. This is trying. And as far as the let's see, we're at $26 minus. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go? Here's your pullback. I missed it. I switched off. I was watching it, and I missed it. I never should have switched out. And he's gone. Figures. And he's gone. I knew he'd leave. Messed me up. Who thinks Tesla's going forward? Anybody? Anybody willing to take a shot on Tesla? Oh shit. I almost bought it at the wrong price. Okay. There we go. 1875. Okay. 1851. Still coming down. Still coming down. Anybody mind if I watch Tesla for a second? There's a good chance I might jump back in. I'm waiting for that pullback under 850. I don't know if we're going to see it. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's 851.23 if anybody's watching it as the stock. I'm watching it as the option. 1860. Where we at? Where we at? 851. It's going back. It's going back. It wants to go. 5 minute. 1 minute. What's that one? That's a 5 minute. Where's it going? It's going to jump and I'm going to miss it. Just afraid. It could drop really hard too. Which I'm going to go cry if it does, you know. 1850. Oh, it's going back. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. $53.39. Let's see if I can get a little action on this. Go. I'm losing. Go. I had it. I lost it. I'm bad. This is not good. Go back. Come on. Go! There you go. That's what I want. Go! I gotta get out. I'm losing. It's not happening for me today. I can't catch this damn thing. I can't win. I need to take a step back. That's what I need to do. I need to take a step back. It wants to go, and now watch what's going to happen. It's going to spin up there, and it's going to go. Like now, it's going to go. And there it's coming back. I can't believe this. Come on. I'm already out of it. I lost. Oh, and there it is. Just had to wait a little bit longer. But you know what? If you look at the sell price, there it goes. There it goes. Unbelievable. I would have had it. Shit. No, I can't believe it. I knew it wanted to go. I just knew it. Come on. One more time. Oh, look at the drop. That's what I wanted the first time. There's a drop. Come on. It really wants to get above this VWAP. Anybody here gonna try Tesla for a shot or not? 515, 510. Need a bigger drop. I'm hurting now. Boy, I can't believe I got out and see what happened. Exactly what I said. It did that. It just went for it. But I think Deck's right. I think we need to see the pullback to about 848 first. But this stock wants to go. It wants to go. And if you look at the FinViz, right now the Dow is only down. It's down 33. It's not really moved much, you know. So, what's he watching? Phase. Let's see. He's gone. Okay. Seeing what he's still watching phase. I can't believe that. There's the pullback. 851, 88. Good thing I got out. I almost had it too. A couple more seconds. But you know what? When it gets to a certain point, you got to let go. You got to get out. You got to get out. What's going on is Active's losing his ass today. Not a good day. Everything I made in the last week, and then I lost them. And then some. So, it is what it is. It's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do, folks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 3,700, 3,800 bucks. That's what I lost. There's nothing I can do about it. Except try and catch it again, you know? So, 852. This thing wants to run. It doesn't want to give up. But you got to be careful because, yeah, we're at the 13 EMA. I don't know what it looks like in the stock itself. Let's see. If I unlink this part here, put this back into Tesla. Okay. So you can see here where the stock is at 838, right there at 852. It wants to go back up. It's still holding its position. 1875. And if we look at it and that's on the 5 minute, and there's green, 852. What do you think? Sorry to hear that. I hope everything gets better. Yeah, listen, it's just money. Have you looked at AK-40's alerts? He's been killing it. Yeah, but he's doing stocks and I'm doing options. There's a difference, you know. And Phase and the other one, you know, I can't be there and here at the same time, unfortunately. I do go back and forth and watch him. He's gone right now. He's playing music. That's his room. And Deck, he's not there either. He's playing music. And then there's me, and I'm live. Okay, so, but you know what? We were watching Phase. When you were in there, Adrian came in with the Phase. It went up really quick to $19, and it came right back down to 18 something, and it never hit 20, and it never will. So if you look back at Phase now, it's probably not happening. So there's, let's see. Oh, I unlinked it, so it won't go. Let's see if I link it back, what happens. Come on. Let's see if you guys want to look at the stocks that's happening. So if I go to, let's see, Phase. Come on. I'm not linked here? I am linked. Oh, there. Link to red. There you go. There's your Phase. So it went up. It came all the way down. It's doing nothing. I don't think it's going back up there. It's finished. So what are we going to look at? Rito? Here's Rito. Doing nothing. Actually, it's a dead stock at this point. I would just, I had 35 million, had the most amount of, almost the most. VRIA is the dead stock. BRNA. That's done. So actually, I would take this out of my watch list. EFTR, another dead stock. Take this out of my watch list. Tomorrow will be a new day. Phase is. I don't think it's coming back. It did have some news on that. What was it? I forgot what they called it. Phase. They had that thing. It was the business update week. What was it? They have the thing where they talk. A web something. A web something. Webcast. That's it. A webcast. They had a webcast. That was the whole big deal. Made it run up and come back down. Here you got PHAT, SAI, nothing. This one's a dead stock. Okay, you can see it's dead. And it only had 1 million shares to trade. Get rid of that one. Then what else do I got? I've got Oxy, SQQ, SIGA. SIGA, what happened to SIGA? It's done. In fact, while I'm up there, I'm going to take off my lines because they're done. SIGA's finished. It hit the bottom. That's the bottom VWAP. It would have been a good short. So SIGA's done. I'll leave that because SIGA has a habit of coming back. I'm not going to get rid of it. That's Walmart. And this is a stock I found earlier. It was doing some crap, but it seems not to be doing it anymore. It's just called U. You're the one. You are the one. Okay, so I'm going to go back to what I was doing. Here's your SPY. You can see the SPY's going up and down. It's low, 410. And let's see. Okay. What else do I got here? I've got Amazon, which is down. A, B, and B. It goes up and down. It's down. And we're back to Tesla. And Tesla, 653. It's about, see if it's going to go back over. Will Tesla get over the VWAP? That's the big clue right there, right? The big key. I can't afford one more hit, I'll tell you that. One more big hit and I'm in PDT. So I'm down $4,000 today. And Tesla did it to me. And Tesla brought me all the way up there, $3,000. So it's like, not a good day. Not for me. My timing's been off. And that's why I don't like to sometimes do this while at the same time I'm trying to trade. But I can't blame you guys because I did all the damage this morning. I'm just trying to get it back. All it takes is one good shot. If you get in with 1,000 shares on Tesla and this thing goes $3, you're back. You're back. That's it. That's all it takes. And it can do that. It can do that very, very easily. But it can also go the other way and put you in a place that you don't want to be. And I don't want to be there. I don't. The good thing about options is that your money clears by the next day. But I have a margin account, so I'd have to go to a cash account if I went under, and I don't want to go under. I can't let that happen. Imagine this morning I was at 29.9. Now I'm like 25.8. So ridiculous. But that's it. That's the game. And look, here's the drop. Here's your pullback. So right now you're at 850, and that's what we wanted. That's what I should have waited for. Look at the low, and it was 830, 838. Can you imagine if I'd gotten in here? If I was listening in the other room when he said he was getting in 838, if I popped in even at 840, I could have taken this to almost 850. That would have been $10,000. That's how much money you could make on the same 1,000 that I lost all this. So I could be in the green today very easily. And I know that. And I teach you guys that. And that's why I'm still watching it. Because it could reverse. And as far as the market itself, I'm hungry. I never ate anything this morning. Nothing. No lunch. Nobody brought me lunch. People stay here, let me watch me make money, lose money, and nobody brings me anything to eat. Probably want to lose it. Haven't eaten a thing. My wife's going to kill me. I'm not coming home. Protein. I got some coffee left. There we go. There's your pullback. 850. That was just from 853. What happens now? Is anybody in here trading options at all? The market is dropping. $88 now. It's already 2 o'clock. Can I make this back today? I don't think so. This market just doesn't have enough volume. That was good. And phase, what's phase doing? One more time. Let's see if it came back. 1930? Yep. Wow, look at that. Thing just jumped. So it did come back. Phase did come back. How does it phase you now? Yeah, I saw that. I'm on it. I just put it on phase. Wow. A little late. I didn't get in. I could have used that. Boy. I said phase might come back. I went through all the rest of them and I took them out. And I said phase was the only one because it did have... This phase wants to hit $20. Whether it will or not, it's a whole different trip. You can see there was 400,000 shares traded right now on this candlestick. That's on a 5-minute. So on a 5-minute, you can divide that by 5 is 80,000 per candle. So if you go back up there real quick and you put this on 1 minute, let's see how it really went down. That's 2 minute. It's still looking good. 1 minute. Look, and there's your pullback. What's it going to do? Anybody think? I mean, that thing went up. Look, here's your big one right there, and that is 164,000. And that one there was 64,000. Then 40,000, and then this one was 124, and then this one came down. It looks like it wants to go forward. Let's see. There's your pullback one more time. It's got to go forward eventually. 70,000. Looking on a 1 minute. Because I know if I look at it on the other, let's see if I go to phase, PH, recent phase on the bottom. Okay. 1912. Will it go one more time? We're in a little bull flag right now. You see that? There's your 19 pulling back up, 18-cent spread. Will it run? 100, all odd numbers. Somebody is definitely manipulating this thing. There it goes. 1930. You're going with 500 right now. Watch the thing drop to 1875. I'm just telling you. I just feel it. There's 1,000 shares. 100, 1,000, 300, 295, 772. All odd numbers. Watch. I don't feel right about the stock. I don't know why. It'll get to a certain point, then it'll drop really hard, and then it'll come right back again. But that was too bad we missed that other part. Come on. There's your pullback. Like I said, it's going to pull back down. It's probably going to pull back down to about 18. I said 1870. 1865, 1870. It could pull back. That's the 13 EMA up here. So if you look around there, that's 1870. And then if you look at the top of the 21, it's about 1880. I want to see it pull back real hard and then go forward. Anybody trading? Anything? Anything? Huh? I got 500 locked and loaded just in case. But I don't... Like I said, I don't trust it. $1,800, 100, 100. That's probably 8, 9, 10, 2,000. About 2,500 sold off there. And then you got, those are two shares, one chair, 7 shares, 1 share. Amazing. 500, somebody just sold off. 500, 300, that's 1,000 sold again. But somebody's buying on the other end. I wonder how many hidden, because I don't have a good level 2. And I know that there could be a lot of hidden buys that we're not seeing. Because if you go down here into, where is it? Right in here. And if you look through here, I'm sure there's a lot of buys and sells that I don't see. Somebody wants to sell 2089 to a 280. I doubt it. It's not going there. 1943. There's nothing between. 1968. There's no big ones in here. There it is. 80. That was 8,000 shares. 1940. There you go. Somebody bought it. 1920. They're saying I'm willing to pay $19, and they're saying, but I'm not selling for less than 1930. Who's going to win? It's a tug of war right now, and it looks like the buyers are winning. So, where's my cat? AERC moving up, just scalped it a couple of times. So why didn't you tell us the first time you got in? So now you're going to tell us what do we do with that information? Scalped it a few times. Is it going to go back up? Why is it moving? It hasn't had news for 13 days. That's number one. Okay, and statistic-wise, AeroClean has a 5 million float, and that's what's probably moving it. And let's see, it's had actually the average volume is 9 million, and it only has 6. So the truth is, it doesn't have the crowd. I think I would wait on it. You got lucky. Moving up, it's scalped it a couple of times. Why don't people come in and say, I'm just getting into ARC right now, not 20 minutes later, so we can all become part of that? You know, when you tell us what you did then, it does nothing for us now. But there's FaZe trying again. Hit 1976 is the high of the day. Looks like it wants to go for another high of the day right now, but I don't like the spread, and the spread is what who's ever manipulating the stock is going to take from you. Okay, and somebody here is definitely controlling somewhere between 100 to 150,000 shares. One person. There's another one. It's 28. That's 90. Let's see. That one there is 90. Another one. 120. I'm telling you, somebody's manipulating at least 100,000 or more shares of the stock. So they've got it to the point now where they've got that spread. When you see this kind of a spread, remember, if you jump in right now, it's got to go 20 cents before you can break even. They can just as easily do a quick drop by selling off X amount of trades to someone, which will take you out if you have a stop loss. Okay? And if you have the other way, you're not going to hit it because you got in too high, and then you see what's happening now. You're still 20. They're keeping it 20. There's your new high day, 1977, which is not a real high of the day yet. So it's still going to go. They're probably going to hit 1995. But if you can't get the spread to get closer, I wouldn't touch it. Does everybody agree with that or not? Do you agree with me? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not giving my money away. I put in 500 shares and he takes 20 cents from me. You know, I lose $100 right off the bat. It's not worth it. Plus, I'm down. Look at that. See, look at the drop. See what happened? And why? Look at the drop. So somebody dropped a lot of shares, but they bought back a certain amount purposely so they could keep the spread where it's at. Otherwise, the spread would have evened out, and it didn't. Now, that's the closest it's gotten right there. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you understand how to notice when a stock is being manipulated? Does this make sense to anybody? Or am I talking to myself? I mean, I do that. I know. I'm still watching Tesla. 849. 849.80. Still dropping. What did Deck say? We said about 848 might be a buy. 1977, high day. 1930. 5 cent spread. Now we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Okay? What was I looking for? 30. It's trying to get back up again. You see it? 19. It pulled back, and it pulled back right to about 1905, 1908. There's 1911. That was a good year. They made a great... Colt made a good gun called the 1911. It was a 45. They used them in the First World War. But you all knew that, right? Anybody know anything about guns? I used to own 2 gun stores. A to Z, Guns and Pawn, and AAA Guns and Pawn. I had 2 pawn shops for 8 years. Look at that. There's your drop. What did I tell you before? 1885 I said the drop would go to. So far, we're still at 19. I know what this says. That's your sell price. But when this goes to about 1885, that's probably going to be your buy if it's going to run one more time. Let's see if it does it. I don't think I would trade it. Again, I don't know. When it pops, it's going to pop fast. But it could pop the other way. There's nothing to stop this thing from now. Somebody's got a lot of profit built into this, if you look. Okay? Because this started off high in the day at $16.44. Down to $14 is $2. Then back here's your high again at 1632, and it came back down right around here. Okay, 1580. Then it finally went up. You see to here, which made a new high a day at this time. That was 1958, and came back where we just saw this thing take off. That was at 1730. No, 1740. 17. Wow, look at the drop there. We didn't even realize how far it dropped. And then it went boom, just as I said about phase, and that's what Dex said. That was a great call, because as I called it, that's when it went up. It was too late for us to get in it. So the question is this the pullback? It was $19 and whatever it was, the pullback. It was right to the 13 and it's holding. You had right there, you can see a small doji, and it was down to about 1890 for a second. Makes sense to me. There you go. I hope you're having a better day than I am. Changes. I can't win. I hate stocks with these type of manipulations going on. I do. I want to get in, but I'm not. It's risky. Risky biscuits. This stock could run one more time. It could run to 1985, 1980, 1990. I don't see it breaking 20, and this thing could drop like that, okay, and it can drop all the way back to right there at the VWAP of 1750, right there. I don't even know where to tell you where your support is at this point. Let's go into the 5 minute. So right now we're showing, okay, so if we would go from here, tip point there, and then let's come back to 1977. Bingo is right there. I can get 79. I'm never going to get it exact. Come on. There's 79. Let's see, if I take it to a 3 minute, can I do it? Okay, let's bring this to here. So I take this from... Let's get rid of this one more time. We know it's 1977. There's your pullback. I want to do it from right... Where is it? I can't see. Right there. Okay, from there to 1977. This time I might get it. Can't get it. That's my mouse. Huh. Impossible. I can get close. 71, 75. I can't get close enough. Okay, that's about as close as I can get on that. And then if you look here, so you have it down here. I don't know what. See, even that way. You have an ascending triangle still, okay? And if you put it back to the 5 minute, you have a slight bull flag here. You don't have a head and shoulders or anything like that. So you have a slight bull flag. You had it here, but it came crashing down on a 5 minute. You have one down. 1840. I just don't like where it's... I'll tell you what, the actual... spread is a lot better, but it still keeps getting split apart. Somebody is buying and selling almost at the same time. And what they're doing is they might be selling off a little more, and then they're buying. Okay, but they're buying. They've played with the numbers to keep the spread a little more of a distance purposely, and that always tells me that somebody's trying to collect it. And a stock like this just. It's a scary deal. Why is it moving? Where, it's got 50,000. I'm telling you, somebody here is manipulating at least 100,000 shares. Let's just take this one out. See, there's your 20. That's your 9. That's your 9 here, and that's your 21. Okay? And right now, it came down to the 9. You see it right there. There's your 9. And then you bring it to here, right there. Let's just bring it one more number right there. So pretty much you can see which way it's going, okay? And it's still below. It's still headed in upward direction, but it's back. And remember I told you 1885. We're at 1891. I want to see that 1885. Then it might start going. Does anybody want a piece of this? Crazy movement on a positive note. Each time I wanted to buy and hit the stock drop. Exactly. And all my watch list is in the red. My watch list, I have a few in the green, not much. Phase, Rito, FAT, SQQQ, Oxy, Siga, and Walmart. That's it. I got rid of a bunch of the reds in my what do you call it? Here it goes. I mean, this is 1880. There it is. 1872. 1872. There's your drop, just like I told you. 1880. Right now. Probably 1880 was the buy. That was the buy. Let's see what would have happened now. Remember when it hit 1880? I said that would be the buy. Now, let's see if it holds. Or if it drops lower or goes up. Right now, you'd be ahead. All right? You'd be up 7 cents. See, I told you it was going to come there. You could see it. You could feel it. You could look at the chart. You could also look at past history. Right there. Right there. That was 1890 was actually a resistance before. Now became support. Look at it across. You could see the underneath right here on that orange. So that one there is 1876. I said to you before, about 1880. That's exactly where I called it. So when you see it across, right there, go across my line to the left, you can see you're at the top of the green, which was resistance. And now, so old resistance now became support. Old resistance became support. And now you can see it on this side, 80. See, I told you, you're up 20 cents right now. So 1,500 shares, it's not a lot. You're up $100. But, let's see, am I right? Yeah, 20 cents times 500 is $100. And there it goes back. It doesn't know what it wants to do. And it doesn't have. It's got 200,000 on this candlestick, but that's 5 minutes. So that's 40,000 average per candlestick. I'm still watching Tesla. It went down. I should have grabbed it. I could get out. I could get out of my loss with Tesla. It's the only stock that's going to help me. At least Tesla has enough shares. You know, you may look and say, oh, but Tesla only got 6,000 shares. That's been the average volume. 6,000. And so if you go in with 1,000 shares, they can see that. I really should be buying half contracts, so I should be buying 5 contracts at a time instead of 10. I can always double up. This way, if it goes up, I take the 5. But if it goes down, I can have cost average down with 5 more. I can't buy any more than that. It's 10 is about 25,000, 22,000. I'm down to 25.7 in my account, so it's really sketchy. I just know that Tesla wants to run, but where? And it could run back up to 860. What's going on with Tesla? Wow, the Dow's still falling. 123, 121. Okay, and he's gone. Let's see. He's gone. Deck's not home. Nobody's home. Any music? I can't stand that music. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. I'd like to put on some Allman Brothers or something from the past. You know. They tell me, I get the percentages of the age brackets of the people who seem to join my live stream. And it seems that the average is between 35 and 45. Closer to, it's 42, 43. So, living like Matt. Oh, I'm in the wrong room. It's okay. I'm back in the right room. 22 people. Let's see. I'm the only one really doing anything. Hey, these guys, they disappear like they're gone. You know? I don't know why I keep saying started at 2:36. That's incorrect. What's it say in this computer? Started at 12 o'clock. That's when I started. Because that's when I get out of the other one, I guess. I go back to another one. And there it goes. 1909. You'd be up 30 cents. I did call that 1880. I called it. But it's still not doing what I want. You know? The stock doesn't have what it takes. And I think it's about 11 million. I think phase was 11 million. If I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and check because I don't remember. Let's see, let me get rid of Eastman Kodak. I don't need that. Let me get rid of AERC. Ooh, that thing just popped. Okay, let's see, 15. Let's see, this one is VRNA is up $2. EFTR, I don't like those little stocks, it's $1.50. Phase, here we go. I'm pretty sure it was about 11, if I remember right. I'm checking it now. And float. Oh no, I'm wrong. Not this one. The float's 3.4. Wow. So it can move if it wants to. It's only got a 3. It's got a low float and 6 hours news. Clan sends second quarter business update webcast. It's all about a webcast. You know. Remember Johnny Mathis? This is her now. Remember, this is her now. Johnny Mathis is a guy. Ever what happened to Johnny Mathis? Sit back and see. It says, remember Johnny, this is her now. So he's a she now. What's that song? Girls will be girls and girls will be... What's that song? Mixed up. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up world. For Layla. La 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 la. Remember that song? I do. I just gave my age away. Well, you guys already know how old I am. Stop it. Coin! In the toilet. I can't short coin. Coin. I got rid of it already. I took it out. Can't short it. I'm pretty sure I can't short coin. I need a little coin. Let me put it back in. So coin. Nope. Hard to borrow. I'm gonna get rid of it. If I can't borrow, but I can. It's a good stock actually. I made money. Puts on that stock. I'm gonna leave it up there. NVDA, same thing. Could have done puts on that one today. And the last one is Tesla, which is down $18. And that's what makes me think it's going to go down even lower. Right now, it's going back up. There it is. It's headed for the VWAP. I should have grabbed it at the 49. I was waiting for 48. Okay. And I'm taking this line out. I'm taking one of the lines out. Remove that one. Because now it puts us more this from here to... Yeah. Let me go back. Take this down to about a 3 minute. It's consolidating. If you look at it going across on a 3 minute, it's consolidation. Whether or not it'll ever hit that high, there was a high there at 1950. That's going to be a very heavy resistance at this point, unless somebody comes in with a lot of shares. We would have been up if we bought it at 1880. I called the price. I didn't buy it. Okay, so shame on me. Shame on me. Simple deep pro. I gave you that. Manipulation definitions. I gave you that. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? Please, I'm begging you. Ask me a question. Any questions? Any questions? I didn't say final questions. Just any question. We can get to final questions finally at the end. Any questions? Somebody left. I heard the door close. Did you hear that? I should do that. When somebody opens the door, I wonder if that can do that. It'd be a pain in the ass in his room. Every time somebody comes in, you hear the door open. Every time somebody leaves, the door closes. They used to have that on AOL, I think. Remember AOL? They were one of the first messengers out there. And they had that. The door opens, the door closes. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Tesla! I hate you. I can't watch this phase anymore. I'm sorry. I'm phasing out. I am phasing out. I need Tesla. I need Tesla. I'm going to get... Look at back down 1882. I'm getting out of this thing. I can't watch it anymore. It sucks. Sorry. Look at this. Just drank $3 from here. Right there. 49. That was... I hate it. Look at this thing go. I don't believe this. This just sucks. Tesla. Let's go to Tesla. Just match it up. Link it red. Let's go to Tesla. We got 855. Now I'd have to go to 1860. 1860. So 1860. Unless you think it's going to drop. I want to be ready just in case it starts to move. 1860 is 1785. Went down. There's a pullback. That one's unlinked. This may want to go for 860. What is happening with FinViz? We were at 106. Is it going down? 108 is the same. I missed it. That was a $5 run, and I missed it again. That would have put me ahead for the day. What do I do? How much money in an account do you need to trade options using TOS? $1,000. It has to be a cash account. But you won't be trading Tesla. Think about the option price. Think about one contract's 100 shares. So whatever the price of the contract times 100 That's 100 shares times 100. Right now, this stock is about $22 for Tesla. Not bad. And it's going up. Look at this. Look, look, look. So if I go in here now, and I get rid of this, and I put V, all right, it's 1860. I have a, right now, I have an 18, it's only 15 cents. I have, let's see what's going, which way it's going to go. See, on this one, that's a 3 minute. Let's go to 5 minute. It shows it's under the VWAP. But if I look at Tesla on a 1 minute, it's under the, it's over the VWAP. Let's go to 1 minute. See, this is, you can't go by this. Pulling back, pulling back. Price now 855. It was just 856. Pull back. Pull back now to the VWAP itself. And on the 5 minute, and that's what you should be buying, is on the 5 minute. And you can see it's all green, so it's probably going to go back. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? This is one more shot. If I lose, I'm going to be in PDT. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what to do. It's dropping, pulling back. I just can't believe this. It's got to pull back again. What do I do? What do I do? There's a down arrow there. It's still going up. Even though it's pulling back, it's still going up. Let's see what color. Should have got in on the second arrow. If I look at my squeeze, it would have been about right. Let's see. Right after the 3 dots. That's 4 dots in this one. Why? Because I'm on a 5 minute. But if I look at this on a 1 minute and I'm looking at my squeeze, watch this. You see down here? You see it came out of the green. You see the dots? I could have got it right at those dots. Same thing on this chart. Down below, I had 3 red. I don't see the 3 red here. That's really amazing. This is 1 minute, and this is 1 minute. They're both Tesla. Oh, because one is option chart. But on the chart down below, let's see. You can't see it. It shows me a second black dot where it should have got in, which would have put me at 1437. That would have put me about right over here. And there's the 3rd dot. You see it down below? Right there. After that 3rd dot, I should have got it right around there. Even if I got in here, I'd be fine. You could see down here the dots. So it went from green to black, and it was below. Once it's coming back, it was going up. See, now I got to be careful because it could go up and then come back down. That's what it's been doing. So I got the idea. This program is really good. It's much better than a MACD. I used to use a MACD, but this is definitely better. But right now, and it's still trying to push. It just pushed over $1. It just pushed. I could have bought this at $18.35. I would have been good. I hate to chase it at the height. And I think it's going to go. I just went to a blue color. Blue. That puts me green on the bottom. That means it's going to push down. It means it's coming down. According to the squeeze, and it did. And it's working. It showed me, it went green, and it changed color to blue. When it goes to the blue, that means it's going to come down. Right now I could do a put, because this thing is probably going to come down to about here, where my mouse is, which is 16. If it came down that far, even to here, that would be 1734. See where we're at? So if I did a put, it wouldn't be this price, but this was a call. If I look at the put, which I don't want to do, I want to wait till it pulls back. Wow. The thing is right, and it's changing colors for me. Different colors on the top one. That shows purple. My bottom one shows blue. I'm going to watch the Squeeze Pro. Yes, Squeeze Pro. I have the Pro. So if you look right here, see what it says? Squeeze Pro. It's a great program. If you... yeah, I'm trying to explain it, but I still have a lot to learn about it. I'm learning, but I do make it available if somebody wants it. Just can't announce it here in the tape. Just have to get with me if you're interested in it. If you have Thinkorswim and you're interested in the Pro, I'm telling you right now, on sale it's $697. Okay? I'm ringing the bells here. I'm ringing the bell. He's been here. Alright, see it's pulling down because I'm watching the colors. Mine, this is blue. Blue. This is purple. I think you can change this somehow. I'm not sure how. Let's see if you open it. There it is. You see up, down, decreasing. I want to see what mine says. Hold on. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, decrease up. That says up, decreasing, up, decreasing. Okay, so I can go into here, and mine in my other one, I like to make them the same. Why is there a big blue in here? There's no blue. Wow. You changed colors. What color is this? Oh, that's green. I don't like that. There's no blue in here. What color is that? It's too dark. I can't make it the blue. What's this? It's still purple. Yeah, it's green. There's no blue in here. That's the other color. How can I get that color? I want the dark blue and it's not here. That's weird. What's this? Nope. There is none. Just cancel it. That's so weird. I can't change it. The one below has a whole different color. And I can't get the color. I mean, I'll deal with the purple. It's okay. But mine is blue. So I have this color here. And instead of going to purple, it goes to like a navy blue. Navy blue, baby. It could be my monitor. My monitor is like a lower. I told you I need a new one. I've been looking. But I need to get a graphics card. So I want to wait until I decide if I'm going to get a new computer with a higher graphics card. If I lose a couple of more, I might just quit. I don't know. I'm not really a quitter. But I was doing so well, and to lose as much as I lost today is just... Sky Chimp, you've been there. You've been all the ways on the top and all the ways on the bottom. How'd you do today, buddy? Sky Chimp and I, we go back a long way. Back to the jungles. When he was just a little chimpanzee. Just kidding. I like to rag on him a little bit. He knows I'm playing. You still here? I'm probably talking to myself. No, he's here. Okay, Tommy's still here. Tommy's busy. I thought he quit his job. Okay, here's the turnaround. You see it pulling back down, but I wanted to see it go further. I have a feeling if you look at it like here, you see how it went down, came down, hit a bottom, and came back up. That's what we want to do. I want to see if this will do it again, and then I can grab it somewhere around there, or even a little further, because you don't know what's going to hold. This could go out wider to here before it comes up. If you look back to like here, see? You thought it was going to go up, boom, boom, but then hit red back. So we don't want to run into this again because this was all downward movement. Take a look, all downward. So I don't want that. I want to make sure, but I don't think at this hour it's going to do that. We're almost at power hour. So, but I see it's coming back down. I should have, when it came back about here, there was a chance that I should have just done a put, but I don't think it was enough to warrant it. And from what I'm seeing, I don't think it was. 18 down to about 50 cents. But you see what about 30-cent spread. So it really it didn't warrant it. And that's what this program tells me. When you learn to read it. I left early. I put up further up. I put a video that explains how to use the Squeeze Pro. Somebody wrote it up here. Squeeze Pro, contact me. Where is it? I did put it up here somewhere. Unless somebody took the video down. Right here. Is this a YouTube? Here. This right here. Okay, so if somebody who wasn't here before, this is the Squeeze Pro video. It's one of the good ones, and there's a page full of them somewhere. Oh shit, where did it go? I could have sworn I copied the... Oh, I typed that. Wait a second. Hold on. Where am I going? Oh, somebody just put that in between there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Squeeze Pro video. Alright, there it goes. I'll just get rid of the other one. I can do that. You can delete your own stuff, you know. Okay, so there's a good video you can watch. I don't know if that's the full page. Let me see. Or just the video, the one. That's the one. It's getting started with the Squeeze Pro. It's a very good video. All right? And it'll tell you if this is something you want. Then you can take your Mac Pro out of there and a few other garbage things you don't have. If you notice, I've taken out a lot. I've taken out my 13. Not my 13. I've taken out my 200, my 50. So if you go in here now, all you'll see is, this is because I went into options. It puts it in there automatically. Option Pro. Same thing with this. Once you get out of options, it'll take that out of it. But it's showing me Scalper Alert, the old Scalper Alert. Then with that, I'm using the TTM Squeeze Pro, and that gives me all the colors The other one gives me the arrows. This gives me newer arrows with 3 to 4 different colors. I kept the 13. This is the 1921, which is a shadow from the 9 to the 21, and this one here, which gives me all that stuff up here. Let's see if it's in there. Let's apply it anyway. Okay, but right now only seeing the 13. That's really strange. Usually this has 3 of them up there. I'm seeing it on my bottom one, but not on my top one. Oh, because it's in the option chart. I'm in the options right now. See the price? That's option price. So right now I'm at 853. That might be my pullback. It's sitting right. You can't see it. It looks like from the option we're right underneath the VWAP, but in the stock itself we're right at the VWAP. I have seen how it's used before, Ro. And tell me, Ro, do you like it? Would you want to own it? Is that something you would prefer over, let's say, the TTM Squeeze Pro comes with about, if I could show you, here, I think I could show you. Come here. If I go in here and I put in the word shared, see all this? All this. Everything you see comes. You know how many programs are in there? That all comes with the program. You can play with all of it, okay? And when you get this, that's what you get. So I'm only using 2 right now. I'm using 3 actually. I usually put 3 in, but that whole program is $1,000 right there, okay? And the TTM Squeeze you still have, but you use that in conglomeration with the Pro, and then that's how you get all these arrows and the colors. See the black? And if you go some other places, you'll see black, white, orange. I've seen 4 colors so far. And this here, that's the other. I give you free this one too. This was given to me by the Wolf. That's a 921. And I've got another one. Okay, so if I just come out of here while this goes down, I can come back in. But see the price is going down with the option? I would be losing if I went long. But right now it's down to 850, and that was up to 855 before. So this has pulled back $5. I was wrong. It would have been a good put, wouldn't it? And we're below the VWAP. So if I get out of this for right now and I go back into Tesla, watch. You see this program here? There's usually 3 of them in here. I don't know why. Oh yeah, there is 200. I don't care about the 13. That comes with it, and then there's a volume program, which is not showing up in this monitor, but I have it in the bottom monitor. It just shows the volume right above here. So I just make this usually a little smaller. Okay, look at the red. Didn't I say to you this was going to continue and then go down? Well, I didn't know it was going to do this. That was a lie. This thing's headed down. What's going on? What's going on right now with, the market, $43.57. It's dropping big time. It would have been a good put. Look at this, $4. Oh my Lord, it's $9. What's going on here? Oh Lord, this is not fair. So right now we wanted 845. Look, it's still dropping. 840 put. 840. Go over here. 695. Copy it. Okay. Close this up. 840. It's going up. Look at that. I go the other way. It's going up. I can't win. Let's see what it does. This thing just dropped. Like, wow. That would have been almost $10. That would have been 10 grand. Do you realize that? That would have been $10,000 on a put. On 1,000 shares. That's it. Which way is it going to go now? I think it's still going to continue down. It just, somebody, you know what that is? That's a sell-off. This here is just getting rid of those options. They sold it, or those shares, they sold it off. So that was all the shorts. And there's the squeeze. Back up. Where does it go down? Hey Mel, how's it going? We're just debating on whether to do an option on Tesla, and it dropped. What a great put. 10 points. That would have been 10 grand on 1,000 shares. Mel, you doing options yet? Huh? Mel is here. It's right above you. He's standing on top of you. He's pushing you down, Sky Chim. Mel is here. Mel's a good guy. He calls out a lot of stocks. Great alerter. Good trader. Mel, I'm hurting. Had a bad day. Nothing, no knowledge. Well, we got to talk. I can help you out with that. I'm just showing them. So if you think right now Tesla's going to go back up to where it was, okay, then what you would do is you go in here to the options chart, figure 850. It's 2185. You right click, you copy that, bring this down. We're going to do a call. to 850. But you know what? I don't think it's going to be a call. I think it's come back down again, like I said. And there it is. I should have stayed with where I was at. So, if we're going to go back, we go back here. If we're going to do a put, okay. Well, actually, that was a put. 845, 850 would be 840. 840, 845. What are we at now? 840. It's dropping. It's dropping. 840. There you go. 840. Look at this. Unbelievable. Tesla is going down. 840. Hold on. 842. Need to study, but don't want to change my system now. You don't change the system. It's already in your system. Okay. Hold on. 840. What's it doing? 843. 844. Come on. 844. 845. Look at this thing. It's going back up. 845. 845. 845. It's going to drop. 845. Let's see. Come on. One more time. Give it to me. Oh, 843. It's dropping. What happened? Oh, I didn't have the confirm button on. Unbelievable. Only in America. Unbelievable. I'm going to do it on here. Where are we at? 842. It's dropping. I missed it. I went to hit it and it wasn't checked. Stupid. Wow, look at it run. 844. 845. Where did I get it? I can't tell. Come on. Beautiful. Go. A little more. Nice. Just made $1,000 on that one. Just about. Yep. Made $1,000. That was a quick one. Woo! I should have stayed in. It's going to drop lower. I brought it up $1,000. That was quick. I missed it. I went to buy it earlier, and I forgot to put the what do you call it on the auto send. Wow. You see how quick you can get your money back? I'm telling you. Mel, you got to let me teach you how to do options. I know it wants to go down more. I was betting on it to go down. I shouldn't have got out. I just got in at, let's see. I got in at, I'll tell you exactly, filled orders. I just got in at 17.49 and I got out at 18.40. That means I just made 91 cents times 1,000 shares. I made $910 on that one. That's how quick. How long was I in it? How long? Let's see. Oh, wow. I was in 24 seconds. I should have stayed in longer because it's dropping. I would have been up over $2,000. I knew it was going to drop too. Watch, it's going to go back up again, and then it's going to do the same thing. And I'm already set. In the actual option. I don't have to change the price because I have a strike price of $8.40. And as long as I have the $8.40, it's the same thing. It'll go with the price up and down. Right now, I got a 25-cent spread. I wanted to go back up. I missed it just now. Watch. Go further. Go up. Come on, hit 843. It's a little risky here, but it could drop down to 837. 837 might be the number that this thing's going down to. Let's see. It's not following the SPY, I'll tell you that, because the SPY is down only $62. Now it's 60, so it's not following the SPY. It's doing its own thing. I just would have made money. It's dropping. Shit, come on.
Ooh. There's only one way to kick off an app.
That's deck.
I think that's the only way out.
Hold
There's
on.
not many ways to bring in a crowd. There's not many ways to, again, get everyone fired up like the NFT Elon Musk produced song. I mean, it's a club hit.
Hold on. Lower this
Club
there.
hit. 2021.
Okay. I don't really need him to tell me how to trade. He already told me how to trade. And I just showed you guys how quick you could make. Look at this. Still dropping. Still dropping. 8-1. You gotta buy it. You gotta buy it. You gotta pull the trigger. I was doing something else. I should have bought it. 841 went up high. Let's see. Come on. Go. Too big a spread now. Go. There you go. There it goes. 36, 57. It's close. 870. Probably should have bought it right there. Going to text you later about options. Okay, you got it. We can talk. After 4, 1 hour. Okay, look at this. Going back up, going up. There it is, 842. I told you. Want to wait for the 8, right about now, 842. Let's see if it hits 843. It's still going to come down after. I'm telling you guys, it's coming down. These are the shorts selling out. They're a little afraid. They're afraid of getting squeezed, so they're getting out. And then everybody's going to get, the squeeze goes up, and then you want to hit it down. I'd rather do the put. My put's at 865. So right now, 1,000 shares is $18,000 for 1,000 shares of Tesla. 1,000 shares of Tesla. What happened to Mel? He was in here. Oh, he's still there. Okay, is he watching this? Probably went. No, he's still here. Mel, I'm going to teach you how to do this. We can talk on the phone. Free for you. Moderators are free. Skychip's my moderator. I haven't seen him around. You know you're free, buddy. I ain't going to charge you. I haven't charged anybody. 150 people on the phone that I've taught how to trade in here, and I've never charged any one of them. It's not my thing. I want to make it stock trading, you know? So AK can get his $66 an hour, and Deck can get his 100, and you can get me for free. I didn't make $1 million trading, but neither did AK. We can teach you how to trade. We just can't teach you timing. That's what we're watching right now. Timing. See this? 844. Look at this. Ready? Watch it go to the 13. If you look at the 13 is different on the... I'm looking at the Tesla map below me, and it's right below the 13, which would be at... it's different on an options chart. 845.12. At 845.12, and my price is going down right now. As this goes up, because I'm doing a put, my option price is going down. We want it to go down, so my option price goes up. You understand? So whether you buy a put or you buy a call, your option price always wanted to go up. And here we go, 844, 844. I think that, I missed it, 844, let's see, 1790. It's going back up, which means the stock, it's coming down. 1830, that means it's coming down. It's coming down. Let's see. I don't want to get duped here. 843, it had 90. There it is, 843.90. It's trying. I'm afraid it's going to try to go to the 845. Very close. There's 844. 844. I saw 90. There, 843.90. Wow. Good. I should get him right now. But it could run. It could run. You got to be careful. Tesla can hurt you very quickly. It did to me. I got hurt today. Look at that. 44. That's my lucky number. 44. 844. I told you. 845 is that magic number. I'm in. If it does, I just hit the button. 844. And let's see. I want it to come down. If I look at the, what do you call it? You see this? The Squeeze Pro? It says it already went through the squeeze. That's the green going up. Now we're starting to come down, okay? And it is 844.21, but we did the squeeze. That's what this thing is. It went through its squeeze. I'm just waiting for a color change. 1765. Wow. Okay. My option price is going down because it's going up, which is good. Oh, wow. 845. I called 845. It's still going. Wow. Good thing I didn't get back in. You see? That's not a bearish chart. Well, it is, but it is a bearish chart. It's below the 13 and it's below the VWAP. But right now, it's trying. 845 should be the resistance point right now. That's your 13 EMA. And right now, if you were to get in right now and wait it out, I think we're going to make money. Look how my chart, wow, my shared squeeze pro, that's where, this is different. Oh, because it's an options chart. The options chart is different than the squeeze pro for the actual. That's amazing. Totally different. Wow, wow, wow. And this one here says it's going to get lighter. It's the on below, it shows it's getting smaller and smaller on the yellow, which means when it goes back up, let's see, and this one shows me, and there you can look at you see the 9? This is the 9 and the 21 right there. This is the 9, and this top is the 21 right there. That's what this is. It's a little program I can give you for free. If you look in here, see it right there. It says 9 and 21 exponential. And Wolf wrote that. He gave that to me for free, so I give it to you for free. If I don't pay for something, you don't pay for something. If I pay for something, we'll talk about it, okay? But not here. Well, I should have gone in because it's going back down. You see it? There's your 45. A lot of resistance. But I want to see right now. I got to see. I'd rather catch it on 844 on the way down than to catch it here and it goes and it just, boom, hits $2 up. It could happen. Short level. Oh, yeah, thank you, Mel. 846, and that's what I'm looking at. 840, I think he's right. He's looking at old charts. 846 is, I can't tell here, not on this chart. On my one below, I can tell. 1740, 845. Okay, let's see, 846. The resistance on the chart was at 848. 848.27 is where it came down. And then here, it was 845.77 was support, became support. And above that was 840. I don't know where you're getting the 846 from, unless that's from earlier this morning. 846. I don't see it. Let's see. And this one here, 846.14. What did you have? 846.24. I see it. I see it now. I see it. That red in between the two orange, and then it went down. 846. I don't think it's going to reach there. I don't think it's going to reach. I think we're coming down now. I missed it. I don't believe that I missed it. It's got a lower shadow on the actual stock. It's got a lower shadow. The other one's got an upper shadow. It's just the opposite, which means it should be coming down. Don't know. I think I missed it. Oh, there's 845 again. Did you see that? You might be right. 846. Bearish chart watching going down. 846 short level. Right, this is 50-50 until you get confirmation. 845.85 was the top. Yeah, I saw that one. I saw them both. I did good in that last one. That was like $900. Whew. I was at 25.5. What we at 26.6. I won't get it back where I was this morning, but what the heck? Does not matter. You're right. I should have got it at 845. Right now, it's going to come down. You agree, Mel? It's going to come down. You have to have iron, steel balls. You're doing 1,000 shares of Tesla. I mean, you're talking about $844,000 worth of stock, but you're only putting out $17,000. I just don't want to see this thing go for a big spin up real quick. It could happen. You know? Somebody could get stupid in here for me. Okay. 844.50. I think it wants to go one more time. My button's on there. I'm ready to go on the option. You can see it. 1790. 1785. You want, once I buy it, I want that price to go up. As the stock drops, like now, that price will go up on the option. Once I buy it, then I have 25 cents. It's got to go before I start making a dime. Now it's 20 cents. You see the spread? And it's going up, which is bad. I should have bought it already. But it shows the option going up. I better be on the right option. 815. 820. Why is it going up? Oh, because the stock's going down. The options is going up. That's right. That's what I want. It's like they're waiting for me. I know it. They're watching me. See? That's what I was worried about right there. You see it? 845.45. You see the drop and then boom. Somebody's got it, and that's it. 846. If it hits that, I agree. I think that's it. Yeah, I should. Well, I was watching the. I'm watching the option on 1 minute. You're watching the option, okay? So if I go back here to, let's see, you want to watch the option, you're right. It should be on 5 minutes. Okay, there's your 5 minute on the option. All right, and let's see. I should watch my stock on 5 minutes. Okay. I find it so hard to do that because I've been trained for so long, but I know it's the right way. I should have jumped in. Come on. 844. It could drop. It's having a lot of resistance. Just change colors. Yeah, it's dropping. It's dropping. Stock's dropping. Options going up. 15 cents. 25 cents. Come on. I messed up. Shorting 10 shares of Tesla at 844 just to join you. I went 845. Oh. Still going to come back down, Mel. 80. Come on, 45. Give me the 45 one more time. $846 stop loss. Yeah, you won't reach that. There is 845. Oof. 845. 69. 8. Oh wow, 846. Look at that jump. 846. I gotta wait. This thing might jump. I'm telling you. That's why I waited. 846.48. Well, sorry. At least you had a stop loss. You're doing stocks, huh? What'd you buy? How many shares? 10 shares. That's 84,000. That's like 8,400. If you had just bought that with a put, you could have bought 100 shares for, well, 10 shares is $16, $16.30. 100 shares is $163.50. $163.50 for 100 shares. Is that right? Or is that 1,600? Yeah, 16 times 100 is $1,600 right now. It would have cost $1,600 for. Wow, look at the drop in the. You see, 847. Wow, I did not expect it. Then it's going. It might go for the, what do you call it? I did not expect that. 100 shares. No, I'm buying 1,000, but 100 shares would cost you $1,660. I'm sorry, 100 shares. 60. Right. Would cost. Wait a second. I'm all confused. I got too much going on in my head. All right, $16.30 times 100 would be $1,600. Right, $1,630 for 100 shares. It would have cost you $16,000 for 1,000 shares. $16,000. You just put out $8,400 when you bought it, or $8,300 for the 100 shares that you bought. You can see the difference. You put out so little compared. 847 to 848. Is that what you see, Ro? Yeah, you're right. There it is. That's why I can't buy it yet, because I gotta wait. It could hit a new high. 317. It's going to come back down eventually. What's the SPY doing? Hey, listen, I just made $900 something on that last one. 993. So the market is dropping a little bit. Let's see, 93, 82. It's coming up and down. Market's very red today. Let's see. It's red and green. It's mixed. Depends on what chapter. 80. Wow. 850's got to be a lot of resistance. And you're talking about, let's see. My option price is dropping. Look at the price now. My option price is for a put. What happened to my mouse? There it is $15.90. You see, before it was $17.95, $18. So as the stock goes up, my option price goes down. Once I grab that option at a high price, I want that price to start going up, back to the 18. So if I bought it now and the stock drops and it goes to 18, I would make $2,000. Question is, am I ready? You think it's there? It's going to drop so hard and so fast, they're going to miss it. There's 848. I just don't want to get back the 1,000 I just took. I really don't. Oh boy, oh boy. That was a good one, that last one. And that's why I know, like I had a bad day this morning. I had a bad day. You can make this up in 1 or 2 trades. What I lost in a couple of trades, I can win back in a few trades. It's that easy on options. Deck was down big time this morning, and he did okay after. Yeah, beginner's luck yesterday. He did great, didn't he? $8,000 I think he made. I made yesterday $1,100. I'm in a good position now because I don't know what the market's going to do. It's very, very irregular the way they've been moving, okay? And they don't have the big volumes like they usually have. Haven't traded Tesla a long time. Last time I traded with Rapid, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to mention that name. I usually lose with this stock. You know what? I won all this week, yesterday and last week, and this morning I lost big time, okay? But you don't know. But listen, just like I love what Warren Buffett says, Mel, and remember this, and I think you know this already, but this is what he says, and I love it because it's the truth. Warren Buffett says the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. So most of the time, if you get in and you're losing, the good thing is you're smart because you have a plan. And the plan says that if it goes the other way, I'm going to get out and take a certain amount of a loss. I agree with you. But most of the time, even like this, if you waited long enough, it would come back and you'll be up. But do we risk it? Do we take that chance? And the answer is no. It's better to get out 4 or 5 times and take 1,000 loss than wait till you have 20,000 in loss, because you can always get it back coming the other way. The market's turn, you can get in. You may not make as much, but you will see it. Just knowing how you can get in quickly, how to go to the options chart. I kept it open, and it's on Tesla. It doesn't say Tesla there because I had it changed. So if I put Tesla back, and right now I'm waiting for a put. So if I was going to do a put now, instead of the 840 that I had, that was 1560, I would now do the 845. You see this? So what I would do is copy the 845. It's a little bit more money, but it's closer towards the money. This is right at the money. It's not in the money. It's at the money, okay? 845. And what are we at? 848. Okay, so now I go back to the stock, and see it says 848, and it's eventually, I think it'll go to 850 possibly. And I go Control V, put that in there, and now here's my price. I'm back to the 815, but the reason I was at $15 is because I was buying an 840. But that's because I was looking when this was at 845, but it went the other way. I looked for the one below. Now it's at 848. I look for an 840. So it may cost me a little bit more, but I'll make money faster if it goes in the direction I want. You understand? And right now we want to see, because I'm afraid right now that somebody who's got a lot of money is going to come in at the last couple of minutes, 325, 335. One or two things is going to happen. Either Tesla's going to drop really huge, all right, it's going to get a new low of day like 835, or it's going to go back up to a positive, and it's not going to be positive for the day, but it might get back up to about the VWAP, which is about 852. So if I look at Tesla in the stock, it's down $16, $23 for the day right now. Okay? It's only 2%, which is not a lot. But right now, it's having a lot of resistance until somebody comes in and buys a lot of shares, and it could happen. Right now, there's 125,000 shares on a 5-minute. Let's see. If I go back, I'm going to do this on the stock only. I'm going to go back to a 1 minute. I want to see the volume. And it shows me that the volume now is at 6,000. That's the average per minute, usually, for 11,000, 17,000, 18,000. And we're still headed up. We're at 49. There it is. I'm waiting for the 1850, but I think we're looking at 852. I think it's going to go for the VWAP. And there it goes. There it goes. There's your 850. Like I said, it's going for the VWAP. And really, I would have gone for a call, but I just got a feeling when this thing drops, it's going to drop hard and fast. I don't want to get stuck going in a call, and it's going down. I'm going to get wiped. This thing could drop $3 in a shot. On 1,000 shares, I could lose another $3,000. I don't want to do that. I was just very lucky. I made $910 on that last move. And that's what you want. We're not looking for pennies here. We're looking for points, okay? And that's what your friend that you mentioned his name up there, that's what he used to say to me all the time. He used to say, my name was Scooter Pie back then. He goes, Scooter Pie, stop thinking in pennies and start thinking in points, okay? And he taught me something. He taught me a lot. It's too bad he's not still here. But he had to be a real ass about it and try to extort debt, which sucks. You know, because he was a good trader. But you know what? What comes around goes around. And he opened his own room and he's got 35 people in it. If that, at one time. And he's got to come in here every now and then and bash deck and bash this room like we don't know what we're doing. You know what? We know what we're doing, or we'd be somewhere else. You can never blame. I don't blame anybody for my loss this morning. I look in the mirror every day. I comb my hair. It's me. When I sit down at this desk, it's me. When I pull that trigger, it's me that makes the money, and it's me that loses the money. If I decide to follow somebody else and lose it, that's on me. You know, I waited. You know, Mel took the shot. I really thought in my head. I'm looking at the charts, and I still see upward motion. I still see upward motion. I'm seeing color change now. I wish you could see the Tesla on the other chart, but I still see it. Right now I got a red, but that's a 1 minute, and I got right there. It's just on a consolidation on the option chart. But you see, back at 1760, it would cost me 1760, 1775, and every time it comes down, that mark will go up. If I bought it when that thing just hit a low, 17, I think I'm getting ready. I don't think we're going to hit we hit it. We're right there. We were at 50. I should have hit it. That put me at about 1725. What username is his name he was using? He used what you said, Rapid. He was always Rapid. That was his username. I still have, believe it or not, I'll get with you on that, Mel, but when he used to say things, I saved the whole thing, all the text between him. I have his name the way it was written out. It was like Rapid 07 or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to go check right now because I'm afraid I'm going to miss this. And I think we got one more dive up, and then it's gonna drop. And we got right now, no, deck's on. Let's see. We got one more, $54. Let's see, $48. It's starting to recoup a little bit. Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna get rid of him. Let's see. Who is that? Okay, he's gone. I'm gonna close that. I don't like to keep too many things open at one time. I got 50 things open at one time. Look at that thing. Look at it go. Did I say 852? Did I say 852? It's going to go to 852.75 or 95. He's not my friend. Never seen him. Oh, okay. I didn't say he was your friend. I don't even want to talk about him. Listen, he wasn't my friend either, but he taught me quite a bit. I learned to do Fibonacci because of him. Not that he taught me Fibonacci. Because of what he was doing, I learned how to do Fibonacci to figure out if he was doing it right. Wow, 1710. It's going down. Look at that. While the stock goes up, my option price is going down. 850. See, 750 just went from 780. See, if I bought that option at 1785, I'd be down almost $900 right now. Oh, I'd be down $1,000. I'd be down $1,000 right now. That's why I waited. I want to see this thing hit The 852. 852. I want to just take a quick look at something real quick. Active Trader streaming, where I have this. I think it's in my other computer. Active trading, stock photos, stock what? Let's see. Is it in here? No. Let's see. Most traded active simple squeezes, stock photos, websites above, videos. It's not videos. Happy Deck. My setup. It's got to be the other computer. Because I used to use the other computer before this one. I got smart. I go, I got another computer. Why am I not using it? 850. Let me take a quick look. Let's see. I didn't lose anything, right? Stock photos. Trade zero. Deck more trades. TOS. Think of swim. Deck top stock folders. Not in here. Let's look in here for a second. Odds and ends. Boy, look at all these folders. Jeez, this is my other computer. Whew. So many things in here. Computers, odds and motivation, standby filters, deck top, 1, 2, 3. I can't look at it. It's just too much. This man is a lunatic. Okay, 17. It's going back up. You see? I should have got 1710 was a great price. Here's the top for now. You think so? What do we got? Oh, I already missed it. I say I shouldn't have. I got off the beat looking at that other crap. Do it all the time. 35, 40, 50. One more time. Come on. I missed it. I could have bought this at 710. I would have been up, 15 cents. Still got a nice spread on it. Look, there it goes. I want to see it go up. The price go up. One more time. I think you're right. 850.98. Yeah, I couldn't read it. I don't know if it's done yet. I'm telling you, we've seen more stocks run between 3:30 in the afternoon and 3:45. Yeah, I know. Here it comes. Oh shoot. Man, I don't want to chase. But I don't want to chase it. 18. Well, that's a big difference. That would have been 60. That would have been another $600 right there. $848.69. I messed up. I had it. Wow, it would have been $1,000 right there. Shit. Couldn't make it. Look at that. Couldn't make it. Wow, I blew it. I had it. I got sideswiped. Going back up. One more time. Come on. Rocket Man. 848. Come on. Let's not bring that option price down yet. Got 30 cents. There it goes. 17.90, 90, 85, 65. One more time. Come on, Lord. Let's all pray. Heavenly Father, I think he thinks this stuff is ridiculousness. Just for today, this is not ridiculousness. This is my livelihood. Help me out here. Hook me up. Get me to do it. Get me. I want to push the button. I want to pull the trigger. You ever get that way, Mel? You just look at it and your hand shakes on the mouse? I don't get that anymore. I used to sweat. And my hand would sweat and my hand would shake with the mouse in my hand. Funny shit. For you newbies, you could expect anything to happen when you're new, you know? Like you could hit the button to go long and short a stock by accident and then find out you just made over $2,000 by accident. That happened to me. Look at that. There it goes. One more time. Let's see it rock and roll. Price is going down. I should have bought it at 1710. I had it. Not anymore. I was like that, chicken. I was like that. Yeah, we all did. Yeah, all of us went through that, you know? Thank God that's gone. Or if you lose $1,000, a couple thousand, you don't. Come on, one more time. I want to see it go one more time. It's having a lot of trouble. If I go in, it's going to go. That's what I'm afraid of. Somebody's watching me. They know. You're going to go for one more short now? Should have waited. You called the price. You got in too early. You actually called it before. Close, too. 850.98. We hit that, didn't we? Wasn't that 850.98? Let me see. 860. Yeah, we hit 850. It was short of that. 850.93, I think. Come on. 849. A lot of resistance. A lot of resistance here. Come on, go. Look at that, it's not moving. And they're stock. I mean, we're talking right now, 16,000 shares of Tesla. That's a lot of money. That's over $1 million. That's $1.5 million right there. Come on, Elon. Make an announcement that you're buying up all your stock again. $848. It's coming back down. $848. It's having a tough time. I need to turn that off. I need to turn that one off. Turn that one off. Wow. Okay, 17.95, 87, 13, $18 going back up. That means the stock is coming down. Stock's coming down. The option's going up. It's going up. It's not what I wanted. $17.95. Even the option price, the actual spread is now within 15 cents. $8.51. Okay. It's going to go quick and hard. It still won't reach the VWAP at that. The VWAP, I think, said 8.52. I don't know because I leave my extended hours on, so it would change slightly. Let me see if I go look at real quick. I used to have it in here. I took it out. Tesla. I'm looking at stockscharts.com, and it shows the RSI. It doesn't tell me the VWAP. 200. It's 910. 910. I'm not going to hit that. And 751 is the 50. It doesn't tell me the VWAP. I have to put that in here. Okay. Now, Merrill Lynch. Yeah, that's how my chart should be set up. I have one like this, the 4-in-1, except one of mine is what they call the active trader from Thinkorswim, and I buy it from the active trader. I'm doing it a little differently today because I don't feel like messing with it. When I do it myself, 848. So you guys, 848. Oh, that's right. That's when you took the picture. I was going to say your price is off, but it's not. There it is. There it is. One more time. Let's see. It hit 850, but I'm still 20 cents off. It means I buy it, I'm down 150 bucks. I gotta get 851, or I'm not touching it. It's got to go real quick and hard. I really wanted 852. I don't think we're gonna get it. There's so much resistance. But we're at that hour. This is the power of the hour. Seriously. If there's anything going to go, it's going to happen between now and 3:45 in the afternoon. It's going to happen. It's either going to go for it or it's going to crash. And you just can't tell. Even the way the chart's set up, you just can't tell. Now, it looks like my stock price is coming down according to my... See, you're looking at the TTM squeeze. This one shows that the option's going up, but my squeeze shows it's coming down now to red. It's totally different than this. So stock and option is two different things. I'm back to 17 cents. I could have bought it before. It's 17.10. But I didn't grab it. That hurt. That would have been another quick 1,000. Well, I just did an option, made about 900. Trying to do one more, but it's not doing what I want. Sid, you got to bring the price of Tesla up a little, just temporarily, so I can get that option back at that price that I want it. It's not working for me. And I'm afraid if I go buy it now, and even if I wait it out, I think there's always that chance it could go the wrong way for me, and I don't want that. See what Deck's saying.
The stock starts coming back on down. So right now I got 2 orders down towards the low $7 region. I want to see if I can get filled and then get out really quickly. So I switch over my limit order, which now has been placed, and I switch.
Okay, he's looking at ARC. I don't think I'm really interested in AERC. That's one of those stocks that is a momentum. It's number one at the top. Does anybody want to look at it or not? We'll keep our. There goes Tesla's going down. It's going the other way. Pity. I lost it. We had it. I had it. I didn't go for it the second time. First time I got it, it was good. I retrieved $900 on that one, about $910. And now it's going back the other way. There it is. There it is. So we're probably going to get back down to about 845. It's not going to make it. I knew there was a lot of resistance. It was having a rough time. But we had that opportunity. We both called it pretty quick. How much? I'm not up for the day. I'm down. I'm down big. I lost a lot this morning. I lost what I made the last week. I lost it all in one shot. So it wasn't one shot. I did a bunch of options. It just kept going the wrong way for me. And there's your down arrow. See the down arrow on the top? 1790. Look at that. It wants to go. One more time. 17. Oh my God, it's dropping. Oh my gosh. 1805. I made $910. So it brought my losses down. I was down about $3,000. I caught the wrong move on Tesla this morning. It got me fast. And I didn't have a stop loss in it. And right now I don't want to guess at this. I think it's going down. My arrows say it's going down on my option chart here. On stock chart says it's going down right now. It's going to go down hard and heavy. There's a red one. And my options chart, the price is going up, as you can see. It was as low as $17.10 before. I would have been up another 90 cents. About 80 cents. That would have been another $800 right there. But I didn't do it. Listen, there's always tomorrow. I don't worry about FOMO. You know, you just made 1,000, didn't you? You just 1,000. I did close to that. I told you. I got in at just a big thank you for all your wisdom. Oh, that's why we're here, my friend. I got in. I told you. I got in that working filled order. I got in the last one, 1,000 shares at 17. Here, I'll show you. I did 1,000 shares. Tesla. I got in. I bought at $17.49, and I sold at $18.40. Now, you may not recognize that is, by the way, that was a put. These are the option prices. Okay, so I made 91 cents. I made 0.91 times 1,000 shares. Yeah, that's what I made on Tesla on that last one. Okay, so even though it says I bought at $17.49, I only see the option price. It was an $8.40 put, and I bought it around. I don't remember where I bought it at. I don't even know, but it went down. All I know is it moved 91 cents, and I caught the 91 cents. All right, that's all I can tell you. Chart back. And right now, the option price is going down again. We're back to $17.80. Oh, $10. It's $10. Let's see. That's 10 contracts. $20. $20. $10 in, $10 out. Trade with her small 401k. My first day over PDT. I kept trading. Lost 8K. I had to explain that to her. Worst feeling I ever felt. Where are you sleeping now? But you got it back, didn't you? No, it's not bad. I already spoke to Interactive Brokers. I spoke to TOS to knock it down, and I told them I'm going to Interactive Brokers. I got to call them back this week. I told them I want 25 cents an option. I'm paying about 50. Somebody told me they'll do 45. I don't know. It says 65, but I'm doing a lot. I did $3 million worth of Tesla last week in one day in shares. Oh, I don't do TZ. I got rid of them. Gone. This stock is going to drop all of a sudden. I'm telling you, I'm going to be so sorry I'm not in it. But this thing wants to go down. It wants to go down. But I don't want to gamble at this point. It's not giving me any real symbols in the market to say I'm going to make this move right now and go that way when it can go either way. So I'd be a fool, you know. I'm just gambling. I don't want to do that. I didn't gamble on the last one. I could see the motion of the stock, feel the algorithm in the direction, and that's what I took. This morning, I lost because I was chasing. I tell you guys in this room, don't chase stocks. And I did exactly what I told you not to do. I went one way, then I went the other way, and that's all wrong. All wrong. And you know what? I paid the piper for it. I was up on my account within $20, $45 of the next 10,000 mark on my account, and I brought it all the way back down to just above PDT. So it sucks. I'm being honest. I tell you when I win, and I got to tell you when I lose. You know what? But I'm okay. It's like I'm starting my week all over again. I had a great week. I made $3,500, and it's gone. It is what it is. Let's see, what am I down? With that last one now? Let's see, I can see in here. It'll tell me, actually. Let's see. Bring this back up. Oh, I'm doing much better. I was down 4,500. I got it down to 3,500. Now I'm down to 2,800. Figure 2,890. 2,888. That's the bigs. 2,888.95. That's what I'm down right now. Okay? So I was down on $4,000. And I'm bringing myself back. And that's okay. You know what? At least I can do that. I'm good enough that I can do that. And I waited a few times. I hesitated. He who hesitates loses. Now, I don't mean you lose every time if you hesitate, but you lose what you could have gotten. All right? So, and then there are times I just don't think about it, and I do it, and I always make money. When I think about it, even chasing, when I think about it, I shouldn't do it. Just do it. You got to make the move sometimes. You just have to go for it. All right, price is going back down again. Here we go. $17.90 is my cost. Back to $8.10. I don't know which one's moving faster. One of these computers is moving slow. 85. That means the stock's going up. That's what I want. I want it up. Look at it. Look at this. Look at the option price dropping. Because remember, I bought a put. That means if I buy this put now and the stock goes up, then this is going to go down and I'm going to lose money. If I buy this, if I just bought this at 65, I'd be 10 cents away. Like now, 75, I got to wait 25 cents for this thing to go up or down. I got to wait for the stock to go down for my option to go up. Make sense? It's different. When you short a stock and you short it, you want that short. You want that stock to go down. And the more it goes down, you buy it at a price and you get the difference. With this, you get an option price, not a stock price. And it's going down right now, which means the stock is going up right now. And I want this price up there to go down. I want this price right over here that you see my arrow. I want this to go back to about $17. And if it could do that, even lower, I want to buy it. That's exactly right. Watch for the pop. What did I tell you folks before? It's going to happen at around 345. And right now it's 346. And it's starting to go up. My option price is going down. But what scares me is I don't know what Tesla did last night. If I go in, I'm on a 5 minute already. Can I go back? I can't. If I go back, leave it there. I'm going to look at the other part. You stay there. It's going down. If I go on my chart and I go to 5 days, that's good. I can go back and say last night, okay, after the night, it went down. It went down. It did not come back till about 9:55, 8, 12, 20, 8 o'clock at night, and that's it. And it did very little and just came down. I don't think that we're going to see it do much tonight after hours. So, let's see. I'm back at 3 minutes here. I'm going to leave it at 1 minute because we're too close to the bell. Okay. I've got that. Oh, went back up again. Shit. Say 1775. I don't think I'm going to buy it. I'll tell you why. I don't think I'm going to buy it. Because if this just jumps up real quick, I don't know. It might stay there all night. And I don't want to be in this option after 4 o'clock. I really don't. because that money won't clear till tomorrow. It won't clear, and there'll be costs on it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. I'll wait till tomorrow. It's another day. I recoup some of my loss. I'm going to take my loss like a man. I'll go cry like a little child when I turn this off. No, I won't. I promise. I won't. It's okay. Actually, the funny thing is I'm down what I made last week and yesterday. I'm down. I'm about even, which really sucks. I was doing so good. But it happens. You know what? Get used to it. It happens. I don't think that I want to touch this. I think I'm done for the day. I'm definitely not doing after hours, and you can't do options after hours. 4 o'clock, this is over. I could swing trade this because the option's good till Friday, but I could, It's too bad I didn't jump in when it's 17.10 because I had it. I would have made another $800-900. I would have been down to about 2,000 in losses. But it's okay. It's okay. And Mel, I really enjoyed you being here, The SPY, by the way, was the first SPY is dumping. Yeah, but you know what? It hasn't been following Tesla. The Tesla hasn't been following the SPY. I don't know why. Usually it does, but it's not. And right now the SPY is dropping. Should be playing TQQQ going up. I bet you TQQ is on its way up. Let me see if I'm going to put in another stock here. TQQQ. Yep, TQQ going up 33. It went up from 19 to 77. I played the SPY was the first stock that I ever did as an option, and I won my first day. Like deck, I had beginner's luck, and I did 1,000 shares on it. Right now, SPY is 330, 33.19 was the low. See, that's what you want to do. You want to buy it at the low, and that's what it did. It went from 330. See, it didn't. TQQ didn't really move that much. It moved about 70 cents. SQQQ, I think, goes more with the actual SPY. That went from 39.64 to 33. I think the TQQ is a better one to play. I think it moves a little bit more, but it's about the same. All right, we'll go back to the chart. Right now we're 850. Look at that. My thing's going down. 1690. Ooh, back to 1730. Look at that. Wow. Look at that option. It would have been a good call, actually, because we could have done a call on that and made it the other way. Then what happens if you bought the call? You would have bought it around, I don't know, 17. You would have bought it. It would have gone up, so it would have probably been around $16 and change on the call. And now it went up to 17.40. Well, it went up the other way. You would make it the other direction. The call you want to. Well, the call would have gone up because the stock went up. And right now we're back to 850. 850. I didn't think we get back again. I want to see it really shoot really quick. I want to see it shoot up to about 852. That's what I called for before. Mel called for 8. What did he call? He called it. Let me see. I'm going back up the line here. And you said 850. 850.80 is the 20 EMA. Oh, see, I don't watch the 20, but I do have the 20 on my other one, on the option one. 20 EMA. Okay. I think there's more frame. Then you said 851 too. Yeah. We both thought 851, and I think we're going to be right. I do. I think we're both going to be right. I think it's going to be too bad it's this late. But I don't see Tesla falling a lot after hours. It will fall some. But I don't want to hold an option for this amount of money. You're talking about, it's not going to, unless I'm over 25 tomorrow, it's too risky. I want to risk it. You never know what's going to happen overnight. And the stock could do anything. We just never know. I'm not in the position right now to be smart enough. I'm smart enough to know not to do it. But I'm not the kind of person, I don't do a lot of swing trades. That's a specialty in itself. People know what they're doing. I love it when like this morning, a guy woke up, he goes, I made $800. I swung this trade that everybody was trading this morning. What was that, VRNA or something like that? And he held it overnight, or there was another one he held. Rito, I think it was Rito, one of those stocks. He held it overnight and he made good money. And that's awesome. I love when people make money here. I do. I wish you'd all post them. Post it. Post your wins, post your gains. I got to post my losses tonight. It sucks, but it shows that it's a real deal. Okay, it shows that I've never paper traded ever, not from day one. I've never done it. Not on options, not on stocks. I've never paper traded. And that's probably why my first couple of years was like, first year I made a lot of money. Second year I lost money. It went up and down. It's like the roller coaster. It really is. You know what? I forgot. I'm doing Tesla. I can put up. Oh, I love this thing. Let's see. TSLA. Not in here. Let's see. ROLL. Roller coaster. Roller coaster. Which one is it? Let's see. That's the wrong one. So I must have it in the other file. Hold on. I love this thing. It's been my life all day today, too. Let's see. Here it is. Odd and ends. Let's put in Tesla. Nope. TS. Not in there. Roller. Yeah. Ooh, I think I saw it. Nope. Not in there. I don't know what the heck I did with it. There's a Tesla roller coaster. Anybody ever see that? It's really cool. What the heck do I have it listed under? Let me see if I can find it real quick. While I'm looking, the stock will drop on me. Okay. I don't care. I'm not going to get in today. Late to the party. Late to the party. Oh, come on. Where the heck is it? I see the other roller coaster. I have it named something else, obviously. Hope I didn't lose it. Wow. It's not in there. Let's see power hour. It's not in here. Nope. Morning. It's not in the morning. It won't be in the bells. There were bells. Oh, there's that one again. I don't see the Tesla roller coaster. It's got to be in here. Oh, hope I didn't erase it. This thing's gorgeous. It really is. It's beautiful. What did I call it? When I find it, I'll find out. 1720. That thing's still dropping. That's good. That means the stock's still going up. 850. I'm watching the option price. That was a good call. Not a put. I don't believe it. I lost my Tesla. There's a Tesla roller coaster. And I can't find it. Wow. That can't be. I must have deleted it by accident. Wow. I can't believe I lost it. You know what? Let me check something else. Come on. Alright, let's go back into here. Let's try it in this one. I know I have it. Desktop. Okay, let's go into PQRS. I don't know where it is. Desktop. Online stock sites. Photo list. Stock. Squeeze. Sold. Stock photos. Let's see if it's in here. Let me put it in here and see what comes up. T. Anything but Tesla? No, it's not. Let's look under the roller coaster. ROL. Here it is. It's in this one. I got it. Ha! I have it in the other computer. I don't know how I lost it, but I have backups in the other computers. This here is the. Oh, you guys will get all over me if I don't put the right code down. Tesla roller coaster. It's so pretty. There you go. What do you think? I found it. Hee hee. Anybody ever see this? That's Tesla the ride. And if you ever traded Tesla, you know what I'm talking about. I can't believe I found it. I wonder if I could save that somewhere. Oh, shit. What did I just do? Oh, phooey. What did I just do? There it is. Let's see. Saved image. I'll save it. That's right. TES Tesla roller coaster. Alright, I'll save it in this computer now. And I'll just save it in the desktop for now. There you go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And put it where it belongs. Where is it? Here it is. I saved it. I love it when you go from one computer to the other. Alright. How we doing? 849.54. I don't think it's going to make it. I think it's going to drop. 850. That's the number for now. 850. 850. 1735, 1730, 1720. I can't do it with 3 minutes to go. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. Somebody tell me don't do it. Don't do it. Active trader, don't do it, right? I can't do it. What's Deck listening to anyway?
Right? You know, this, if you have the 6-screen setup, I think that, as I said,
I love the screen
setup is
setups.
really cool.
I have a whole
Unless you,
folders.
again, plan on stopping, nuclear bombs.
I love it. I love listening to him sometimes. You know what? We can call it a day. And we can spend the last 3 minutes at the bell, or I can do it here. We're almost there anyway. I'm not going to trade it. 1710. There it is. That stock's still going up. And look at the price of the what do you call it? I love it. We got 1 minute, I think. We're almost there, right? We're almost there. I want to thank everybody who, came here and supported me today. And we'll go over more of what you want to go over, but I want you guys to tell me what you want me to go over. Even if it's different kind of options, if you want to talk about naked options or iron condors or vertical spreads, I don't care what it is. I don't do them all, but I can go over them with you. We're 1 minute to the bell. That's it. 1 minute. And then, you know what? You know what happens? We turn into the bull man. Wow, this stock's staying at 849. What do you think it's going to do after hours, folks? Do you think this thing's going to go up? I'm losing a few of you. It's okay. 9. What do you think it's going to do after hours? I lost the film here for a second. I had to put it back. Okay. All right, we're almost there. We are almost there. Wow. There it is, 850. I told you that's going to be the number. 850. Probably come down after. But that's all it's going to do. I can't be in the option. I cannot be in the option. Good night, folks. Right now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I just want to thank everybody. Again, I will be back on Thursday. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. If I feel up to tomorrow, then or what kind of day I have in the morning. Maybe I'll come back in the afternoon. If not, I'll definitely be here on Thursday. And come with your questions. And we're going to do some more on the options. I'm going to pull some books out. I want to talk a little more about how to be a consistent trader, because I think it's really important. And I can do that. I've become a consistent trader. And then, like what I did this morning was reckless. And reckless put me back $4,000 this morning. And I got it back to $2,800 at the end of the day. And you know what? It just makes it a complete waste, everything I did last week and yesterday. That put me up almost $3,000. And I gave it all back. And it's that simple that you can work 6 days and bust your ass to make that money. And then you can give it back in 1 day. But on the good hand, I could make it all back in 1 day too. And I think that right now, I think options is the way. There's the 851 that Mel talked about. Look at that. 851.68. Where's Mel? I can't believe it. He called a number. He called that number. Unbelievable. Where's Mel? He left. Oh, wow. I can't believe it. Oh, wow. I can't believe that hit. Okay. All right, folks. With that, I'm going to call it a night. I just want to say thank you again. I don't do any bangarang here, and I don't do any yow here. If you have any questions, I'll be hanging in here for a little bit, but there won't be any more volume. Okay? So thank you again, and have a great evening. Good night. You're the one.